Hello.
You know I've never felt this weightless. If anything, it's you that caused this. When I keep falling through my heart cracks, it's you that turns around this whole mess. I'm trying to fight my way through darkness. If anything, it's you that stopped this. When I'm surrounded by the heartless, it's you that turns around this whole mess.
Where's all the lovers with decided? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling.
Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to week 10 of our Collegiate Showdown hosted by CVL. I'm your host for the day, Lexi. A couple of partnership things I want to get out of the way. HyperX is our official headset partner, and MSI is our official hardware partner. We have officially partnered with AimLab. Thank you for partnering with our CVL community. AimLab brings the next gen of FPS training. If you want to learn more about AimLab, please visit aimlab.gg for more details on how to get started. We are also proud to have partnered with Gamers Outreach. Through their Go Park program, their purpose is to bring gaming to kids who are hospitalized with terminal condition. If you are interested in more details, visit gamersoutreach.com. And lastly, I want to give a message from HyperX. Every day, millions of people wake up, eat, and fire up a game as part of their daily routine. Whether you're a pro getting in a scrim in preparation for a major, a streamer settling in to broadcast Allegiance fan, someone jumping online with friends, or a commuter killing time on your train ride, we all game. All gamers with HyperX and the Gamers EDU. Our first match we're going to be broadcasting today is Niners Esports versus Long Beach State. I'll catch you guys later. Holy sh!
Whoa, man! That check is so cool!
Just try. You'll see.
Yeah!
It's dope, right?
Dude, it's awesome!
I told you.
You want me to open muted?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And welcome back everybody to another weekend of the CVL League. We just want to give a quick shout out to we got a new team here with the Niners Esports going against Long Beach tonight. I'm expecting to see some great plays from Long Beach. You know, we have seen them, this season and from last season. You know, they become I've seen them become a lot more aggressive, especially in these plays. You know, they're going to be coming out with. So what are you thinking, Muted?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting match to see. I mean, obviously, I think neither of us know about UNC Charlotte, and kind of an anomaly to us. New team coming in, big welcome to them. They've made it to the semifinals at this point, and they're gonna be facing off with Long Beach, which I remember. You know, the team from last season, they're definitely in the top four. Had a good season last year, good playoffs run overall, but no clue what they're doing so far this season. So, how's Long Beach been doing? What have they been up to?
You know, if a lot of what I've seen from Long Beach is definitely, as I mentioned before, that aggressiveness, and they've just come in with new strategies and just different skills, being able to perfect those skills they've had. We will bring it back to the AIM labs that we do have that partner with, and I think we've seen, if they have been using it, we've seen a lot of improvement, especially in those flicks, and just it shows a lot of it because, those quick shots can really change up a game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, seeing some of the aim, I mean, some of the matches that me and Funny have commentated on the, on the Radiant side is just, it's been insane. You've been able to see some players just completely take over things just based off, reaction time and just the precision of their play alone. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a dope match for playing on Haven. I mean, Haven's always been one of those interesting maps, being a triple, triple spike, spike site setup, right? You got A, you got B, you got C. It's a little bit weird. It's a lot for a defensive team to try to cover. So I think what I'm super interested in is, seeing Charlotte for the first time, seeing their attack. How are they gonna figure things out? How are they gonna, take on a team like Long Beach? Because I'm sure that, if they've, ever tuned in to the CVL or WCS, that Charlotte could know a bit more about Long Beach than Long Beach knows about them.
And something that you're pointing out here, just seeing Long Beach come in, I wonder if we're going to see any different agents picks, or are we going to kind of see the vanilla type picks, which it looks like as we are seeing them lock in, it looks like it's going to be pretty self-sufficient. It's like we're going to see the duelists and the interceptors. We got the ones who collect the information, we got Novas and especially the Omens, but we haven't seen Long Beach get in yet. They might be trying to switch it up too.
Yeah, I've been interesting to see.
And as you were saying,
oh no, you go for it.
Okay, and I was just gonna say, when you were talking about just, as you have seen in the Radiant brackets, just better skill and all that just coming through, just seeing the practice really get put into that. I've seen a lot of Long Beach, from last season to this season, they've, those tiny mistakes that really can cost you around that. I haven't seen as much as that. So I'm hoping we'll see even better play from them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, the biggest difference here is going to be, of course, a Killjoy for a Cypher, and that's kind of been the big debate right now ever since Killjoy's been introduced and changes to these agents have come along is, whether, players prefer Cypher or prefer Killjoy, and a lot of the times now, especially from what I've been seeing on the Radiant side, that Killjoy is more preferable, I think, with her ultimate and just all the utility that she has. I think she's become a more valuable agent than what Cypher has in a lot of situations. So we're seeing Long Beach opt for that Cypher, but then UNC Charlotte go for the Cypher. I mean, Killjoy for Long Beach. So yeah, pretty much the same comp overall though for both teams.
And talking about that Killjoy, I've seen Killjoys just really change up a whole map. Being able to use that ultimate, pushing people off a certain point, and I mean, not only could that cost them the round where they can win that, but that could even change up a game entirely. That round, just that one win of a round could really change up an economic advantage as well.
Huge. Well, looks like we're going to start off here on the pistol round. Hokage's already found Sammy Sosa on the other side of the map, and that was the lone player over at A. So it looks like the entire team of UNC Charlotte will go ahead and just dive onto the A site, be able to get that bomb down. The entire team on the side, actually, and on the mini map, looks like that Killjoy is going to try to come through for a flank right now.
You do see the jet up in heaven, trying to get those pop shots off, but Shika is not able to get the pop shots, and still we see Dovin taking out Shika coming down right there. It's almost getting 2, but BMX able to take him out. We do see Killjoy now being the last one here. Not much utility to use.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for Boom. He might be able to put his turret down. It'll be barely a distraction there as BX will take down Boop for his 3rd kill in the round, and so we'll have the newcomers in UNC Charlotte take the first pistol round on the board. And yeah, good solid start by them. Picked off the lone player over at A, and as soon as they picked him off, they just made a mad dash for it. Got the bomb down and easy plant.
And it looks like they're already going to be coming in with a buy on those Spectres, which is going to more than likely force them into another round win, and that's going to have to force the defenders there to buy in as well. And if they win these next 2, this could be a very good momentum start for Charlotte.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can see 3 players already kind of tagged up in the garage area. They're trying to push forward quickly and trying to catch UNC off guard, but it's kind of worked out not so. I mean, it's worked out well so far, actually. I mean, it's a 3v2 situation. Bit better than they might have hoped for. We've seen a lot of teams that try to just rush out real quickly. They'll get murdered on these post-pistol rounds. Got Dobbin in the corner lurking. I mean, he could catch somebody off guard. We'll get Botfish. He got 3 kills in a round. This could be a little thrifty in the equalizer.
This could be definitely a thrifty, having them go, if they win this, you're going to have a definitely eco advantage. Be able to really come back as well. But we do have the Cypher being the last one, and if he pulls this one off, it's going to be really good for his team. But Dobbin having that ultimate out, that's a dangerous ultimate as well.
Yeah, what a beautiful thrifty round there for the side of Long Beach. Biggest factor then that round, just playing together overall, right? I mean, when you just got pistols, you might as well play together. Try to team shoot, not take too many 1v1s, and do anything on a round like that to catch the opposing team off guard. So well done by Long Beach to equal it up 1-1.
I mean, from what I've been seeing so far, we've seen both teams really be aggressive and also defensive at the same time. Not taking, they're not all going to rush in right at the start. If one person goes down, they're not going to keep rushing in and just being taken out one by one. So it's good to see that we're seeing a good amount of patience being exercised as well.
Yeah, it's always good to see teams playing smart and coordinated, not, over-challenging things or over-pushing something. But if they feel the pressure and they're alone, they back up and wait for their teammate to arrive. So yeah, as you said, we've had aggressive rounds. Now it seems to be slowing out. Long Beach taking a more spread approach to the defensive side, but looks like Charlotte here are going to continue to stick together and make a C push.
But there you go. We already see OS getting
oh my god,
kills, and he bought in with the assault rifle there. It's paid off already.
Yeah, and they just all lined up for him, and he just knocked him straight down to like a one-man defense. Flawless round for Long Beach.
What a great buy there. That was a great investment. And as I said, we're going to probably start seeing some investments coming into this 3rd round. Now we're going into this 4th round. What are you thinking? Are we going to see some momentum pushes?
Yeah, I think Long Beach, like you said, aggression. I think once they get their confidence down on the board, they'll just go for it for sure. They're not a team that's afraid at all by any means. So I could potentially see them start to make some things happen on the defensive side. I mean, I think they got a good opportunity. UNC just seems to be trying to 5-hit things right now. They went for C last round. Now they're starting to make a push towards A. Oops, gonna lose all, just barely lose a gunfight to Botfish. This will open up the way for UNC.
It's happening with Botfish, that it's not gonna hurt him too much because he can heal himself. He has the molly, he has the wall. And then we go with it's playing, trying to get those flashes off. Gonna turn the corner and not be able to see the wall in hell, and there it is. BX taking him out. As BX takes out another one, and Mick Ribby taking out Sammy, and there you go. Now the attackers are back with 2-2. So what we thought maybe we'd see Long Beach taking some advantage here is now it's back to normal.
Yeah, it seems that A spot is, I think, the weakest part for Long Beach right now, because both times they've lost their lone player there. Charlotte just dashes right in for the site, gets the bomb down, and they trade efficiently on the spike, on the spike site. So yeah, very, very well done by UNC to even things back up.
And we've seen a lot of really good defense plays from UNC as well. You know, even with the 5-stack, they've been able to keep their calm and keep their composure and be confident that they know they're going to defend it very well.
Enemy tagged.
Very confident indeed. So now, on round number 5 here, both teams look like they have guns in hand, so equal bit of firepower. Sammy Sosa can take a dangerous peek out in the mid. Gets domed by BX. So now that's just another hole for UNC to try to find and try to fill up. Botfish takes down play, and so there goes another hole.
And then we're seeing here with the judge. It turns the corner.
Dobbin. Oh, what a mad lad is able to get all 3, jumps right into the mid. OS14 comes to cover, trades one out, gets it down to a 1v1 situation. Boop's going to try to lurk around from the mid to see if he can find Botfish.
And Boop in kind of a hard position, not having much utilities.
I mean, he's just got to have aim right here. I mean, it's a 1v1. Botfish is not looking. He's not checking his back at all. He is on the back of the bomb site, so it's going to come down to the right angle first. Boop gets the kill.
Like you said, having the back right there, not checking the angles. It feels like he saw Boop and then just kind of turned away for a second, then had to turn back and not able to get that angle on him.
Yeah, he almost flicked on him, though. I thought for a second, I was like, uh-oh. I've seen some of these before where a guy starts to shoot whiffs of shots and, you know, a nice turn-on happens. But Boop kept composure and won the gunfight in the end. But that round right there, definitely won by Dobbin. I mean, his teammates were going down. Long Beach in a 3v5 situation. We've seen that judge come in clutch time and time again in those close range.
And that was that was an amazing play because we saw them all kind of pile in through the garage area. And Dobbin just didn't even hesitate, just jumped around that corner, just taking as many as he could out. And in the end, that just paid off immensely.
Yeah, such a good play. So that'll keep him with his Blade Storm available. Omen looks like he's going to have his ultimate available here. But UNC Charlotte looks like they've got a strong ult economy. 4 players up on the board right now. I mean, if they want to take the momentum back, they'll want to use those, you know, wisely to their advantage, not use them all at once and spread them out. But so far, yeah, Long Beach is.
And we could also see, you know, the Phoenix use the ultimate, get that information, and then have the Sova go Hunter's Furies and try to clear anyone out of that spike, 5-stack it, and they could easily have that spike for themselves. As we are in a pause right now because we do have a disconnect. As Shika did disconnect, so we were just waiting for them to come back.
An unfortunate DC. Yeah, looks like he's having some sort of a ping issue there. That's the worst in an online setting is ping, and I hope he's able to get his router reset right there. But yeah, I mean, this has been a good match so far. I mean, I've had UNC Charlotte's had their impressive moments. I mean, being able to exploit the A side and pick that guy off and instantly get the bomb down and be able to hold it. But then, I don't know, Long Beach had been clutch on some of these defensive rounds. OS14's had his 3-piece. Dobbin's had his 3-piece. So they've been able to hold their own. You know, their players have been able to hold their own in, like, solo situations.
Yeah, it's great to see. I love being able to see, you know, new teams coming in because, as we've said before, we have seen Long Beach, especially since the first season. And as they have improved, we do see kind of the same strategies and skills being used. And when you see just a new team coming in, you see things you never really expected. That's something I have seen already a little bit out of Niners, you know, just how they have a different strategy coming into this game. And, you know, this game can be played more than one way.
Right. Yeah, their offense tends to be just hit something together, right? And I've seen that a few times out of some teams. There's teams that prefer to do little small skirmishes and play for rotates and find a pick and just work multiple different angles. But yeah, Charlotte or Niner Esports as they go by, just seems to, hey, we're just gonna hit everything together. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this section of the map as a team, or we're just gonna lose it as a team and go out. And you can give props to that. I mean, because the way they've taken over A, they know that Long Beach generally only has one player on A. So if they group and hit that, they know the bomb site's theirs, and they just gotta hold it.
But we also have seen from Long Beach really good defenses, and even with one person being on A, the retakes from Long Beach have been very strong as well.
Yeah, I mean, super clutch defense. I mean, Davin, a 3-piece, OS 14, a 3-piece. They've had their moments. So both teams, I mean, good strengths. I mean, I think this will continue to be a back and forth match as we see it go on. I don't, unless some team just really starts taking away the momentum, I think each team will have their moments. But looks like Sika has reconnected. Hopefully any ping or router issues there has been fixed, and hopefully we should be able to restart the game here in just a few seconds.
We are getting ready from Botfish, and everyone's readying up now. The timer's off. We're back into the game with 5 seconds to go. The buy phases have been going. And looks like we're coming with full buys on each side. And we do see, like, as we have said before, we're going to see, and you said, we're going to see a lot of these ultimates being used for that retake. There goes the information. The information's out. I'm assuming we're going to see the Silva's Hunter's Fury coming out as well, but BX able to just take out Boop, being on A. As you said, we only usually see one on A anyways.
Yeah, the spike hasn't quite gone down yet. It was a very quick reaction from Long Beach on that flank, and you see that Charlotte's going to, choose to wrap through the spawn, try to kill the player in heaven, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be a complete end-to-end rotate. Looks like, yeah, Niner Esports will go ahead and reach the C side and get that spike planted here and set up. BX, I think he's ready to get into a gunfight, but OS 14 has that Phantom. He's going to try to push through, get into the action, but not with the cyber cage there.
Last player standing.
And just now we have McRibby being the last. McRibby able to get the aerial control there. What a great kill. And not able to get the flick on OS, and OS taking it, getting that defuse, getting another point for his team now, 4-2. We might be seeing Long Beach take this momentum, and this might be that snowball effect we sometimes see.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just takes, 1 or 2 good rounds to get things rolling, and it was a nice clutch again by Long Beach. I mean, it's such a weird round. I mean, it started off with that Charlotte A hit, kill the one player, get on the bomb site, but Long Beach did not hesitate to try to push down through, mid and try to get a flank on. They did get a couple kills, but, nice little heads up try by Charlotte to actually try to wrap through A, get all the way to C, and maybe prolong things just a little bit longer. So, yeah, but that's 2 rounds in a row now for Long Beach. So, yeah, momentum could be building here.
We're just hearing pop shots go off, and no one's really taking damage yet. We do hear the Omen, blocking vision. As Boop, again, being one of the only ones on B, does not see the Jet. And while he got flat, the Jet went past him. As we see Donovan with the operator getting 3 kills. Able to finally take out the Jet that passed in front of Boop. And going down for that kill, gets the kill. As Boop seeks it out, gets Shika. Now 5-2. We might be seeing that momentum that Long Beach is just taking it right to the end.
It is, yeah. I mean, now with 3 rounds in a row, I mean the win bonus, will help them out a bit and definitely stack that economy even higher and be harder for Charlotte to break. And that's just the one thing about an economy-based game is, once a team builds their economy, yeah, even if you start to get rounds rolling and the comeback happening, you've got to be on top of your game every single round because that team's economy won't break anytime soon. They'll still have guns and it'll be much harder to deal with. So,
looks like we're going into another pause here as well. Not sure if we're just having a tactical pause or what's going on with that.
I saw something about maybe like another DC or something in the chat. I don't know if Sika is still having internet issues. Yeah, it kind of does look like he is. He has 216 ping, so he is having some major ping issues right now.
I mean, if you can't play with 216 ping, can you play at all?
Oh God, yeah, ping's a whole nother thing. I mean, we've seen the issues, recently in the scene between. I'm sure anybody in the chat that watches professional Valorant knows what is going on right now with the 100 Thieves and that whole ping debacle. But yeah, no, ping even 10 to 20 millisecond ping, even on the good end of ping, can make all the difference, and especially in a game like Valorant that has peaker's advantage. But yeah, 216 ping. Oh, I can't even imagine. Your shots must be, either missing or just not connecting at all.
And we're seeing some great team sportsmen here, but Boop is willing to offer their timeout if they need more time for that side. So that's one thing I love to point out about gaming community. We always love to help each other out.
Yeah, it's a good sign of sportsmanship from Long Beach. Yeah, I mean, willing to do that, and it's always good to see, right? I mean, yeah, you know, you're in the midst of competition, you know, in the midst of a tournament, but you know, still all humans, still all people in the day, and love to see him trying to help out. Just all a funny comment from the ref in there, but yeah, no, high ping sucks. That's for sure.
I'm when I was getting my internet set up, I had one day I was playing Valorant with 316 ping, and I tried playing, and I'm like, nope, can't do that. When you're seeing everything almost feels like half a second late, you might as well not even play the game anymore.
Yeah, might as well just DC. Maybe walk around the map, maybe try to call out for teammates, you know, be a little emotional support. Maybe just be like a walking ward, you know, just be a walking bot, like, oh, enemies are here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe, who knows, since I see everything a half second late, I could almost see into the future. If that even makes sense, but
So you
either way.
can see into the future, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Lag is the ultimate power in the universe.
Exactly. If I lag so far in the past that I actually come into the future, but I'm actually in the present, it all makes sense. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that was one of those games where like lag actually was a benefit. I remember there was one point in like Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know if it's still an issue, but yeah, I remember like there was a way where like lag would actually benefit you like in situations in that game. But
It's probably when you had the server latency as well. You know, someone thinks they kill you, but you're able to escape because you already saw them shooting. Technically, you. I mean, that could be it.
yeah, no, my friend was over in like New Zealand one time, and he was able to get on a computer there and play. So we hopped on like the Oceanic servers, and yeah, it was actually not a bad time. There was just an advantage there that with the lag that somehow worked out. But
I mean, as we are still waiting for this pause time to be, because we're still having those ping issues, and as we are getting that troubleshooting, this is one thing about being over the internet. We have to deal with more than just being in the same room.
right, yeah, it'll be yeah, it'll be nice one day when we're able to conduct more of this stuff on LAN again, and you know, not have to worry about the.
And it looks like they're not able to get that ping issue solved.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I see if he'll be able to move around or not, or what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate for UNC Charlotte. I mean, again, it looks like something that's probably on the player side. Everybody else in the game seems to have pretty solid ping, so hopefully he's not playing on that Wi-Fi connection. He's all hardwired in, and you know, but just hopefully something too serious. But yeah, we're right back into the game and get this action going again.
We do see Boop take out BX, and Boop on another with Botfish. Two really good kills to start off the match here.
Yeah, now they're starting to get aggressive with their defensive peaks, and Boop's going to move up here. Hokage will take down one of the Sheriff, and shots were hit on the Boops. They're going to come back off, so maybe UNC can make something happen here, but they're not pushed up too far. You can see the player being affected by the lag. Sika's basically just stuck in spawn at this moment. Basically putting UNC Charlotte on a 2v4, and in that 2v4, that Cypher has been tagged down to some very, very low health.
Placing swarm grenade.
We might even see somewhat of a 50 come out, because we did see Sammy go down, dropping his weapon. I'll have to see if they went and picked that up off of A Long. Not sure if they did, though. It could have been a dangerous play for sure.
Oh, the Cypher player is going to sneak through. I mean, even if he does sneak through, he just gets knocked down by OS14. Basically now in a 4v1 situation. Hokage all alone. Can he make some solo plays and try to help make it a costly round for the side along? Nope, he is taken down, and
there's Donovan with that sniper, with the operator right there.
AFK call comes out from his own teammate. They're gonna rush. Let's see if they decide to kill him, or just maybe
have some fun. Maybe spray paint
give him a friendly hug. You know, maybe spray paint around. Yeah, they're chilling. They're vibing. They're just they're taking a look at the band. They're not not doing anything too much. Just chilling out. That's kind of fun to see. So Unfortunate again, but yeah, another round for Long Beach, and don't want to get a free ult charge. Yeah, there you go. I mean, a kill is
And it looks like we
basically
did.
free money and free ult charge, so Long Beach playing it to kind of work for what they get.
Looks like we did see CCOD disconnect as well. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to see if we're gonna see him come back or not.
Yeah, I mean, with 600 ping, there must be, I don't know if he's having major packet loss right now, if the internet in his area is going down, or if it's just old router that he's got, but yeah, it's
And-
like, yeah.
Sammy almost getting taken out by that Hunter's Fury, able to get out of it for 3 shots there, not taking
man.
any damage. What a great jump around there. Sammy does get some information there. He's almost getting taken out by an operator as well.
Oh no. Sammy Sosa had that one guy tagged, Botfish able to make it out. Yeah, Hokage was trying to tag Sammy. He was tracking him, but Sammy just kept hop skipping and jumping out of there.
Standing ahead. Found them.
So yeah, so it's going to be pretty calm rounds now. I mean, it's going to be hard, you know, being a man down, you know, going into a game, because if you go up first blood, you're instantly in a 5v3, and you know, this map is just going to be so hard to deal with anything with. Looks like again, they're going to try to go for a coordinated push, but Playin hangs out on that corner, takes down McRibby. One other player had already gone down as well. Phoenix player will be the last one alive, which is going to be Botfish.
Some great shots coming out here with playing now. Yes, as you said, you know, we're only one left being Bodfish. As like I would assume that's still disconnected. So 1 to 4, it's not looking very good for the Niners.
No, yeah, I mean that the player body will stay there. You know, eventually, I think once he's disconnected for a long period of time, eventually his body
10
will go, and it'll
seconds
just be an ult orb for the UNC Charlotte team to take. Botfish though able to take down one, and that's going to be key for them. Is just, I don't know, if they want to break the economy. I mean, obviously getting the round wins, but just on the rounds that maybe they can't win, just trying to make it as costly as possible, so you force Long Beach to make extra buys they wouldn't have, you know, previously wanted or needed to do.
I mean, I don't want to say it's, you know, an automatic win for Long Beach, but just being down that extra player is really going to make it hard for the Niners here. And I'm hoping they can at least come back, you know, get some points here on the board. You know, just it's something you hate to see, you know, just seeing that happen with paying an issue like that, especially just being in the semis here, you know, playing all day and making it this far, and then having an internet issue really just be the only thing taking you out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, main advantage is going to be a difficult area, but it's just going to require, you know, first bloods and even more, you know, kind of guerrilla warfare tactics. But as I say, that Playin sprays down 2 inside. Botfish, though, turns on 1. Playin's going to hunt and find the 3rd. That's going to leave Mr. AFK all alone in the back of the spawn. Long Beach will go ahead and decide to take him down, and I think there might actually be a reset in the game and a potential sub. Yeah, Hokage even saying they're willing to reset the game at 7-2, so we'll see what the admins say, what the players agree on, and we should be getting a restart here with a potential sub. They get the economy situation figured out. That'll be good. I think that'll be important. You know, if they can, you know, even a 7-2 situation, right? You're not down that far. I mean, I've seen a 10-3 comeback in this game. You know, 7-round comebacks are totally doable. So,
I mean, I've even seen, you know, like a 12-2 comeback. They're definitely doable for sure. It's not, as long as you're not out of the game. It's like you're playing a game, but also
the mental
game. Yeah.
Yeah, the mental. It's easy, so easy to get, you know, tilted as the rounds start to go away. But if you just get your composure, take a deep breath, and regain, they can definitely make it back in it. And yeah, having a player that's not 432 ping plus, you know, will be a big advantage for them. I mean, they got a couple players that are killing. I mean, 8 kills. You know, another player with 8 kills. I mean, they're making some of the kills happen. They you know, replace, you know, Seiko with somebody who can come in there and, you know, stable connection and, you know, good coordination. I mean, they could definitely bring this back.
Now it looks like we are going to be exiting and restarting, so this is going to be a great for the Niners here, getting that extra player in here instead of just going against a 4v5. So I'm excited to see this now. You know, the game's not over. which is great. You know, it would suck if it was over just because of an internet issue. I'm glad that they are able to bring somebody else in to help them with that.
Yeah, they at least get a chance to play out the game and restart under a normal 5v5 circumstances. And something that's interesting now is how will Long Beach feel after the restart, right? I mean, obviously they're being great sportsmanship. Big shout out to the side of Cal State Long Beach for not taking killing them to take an ult orb at a point, willing to restart and willing to even use their own timeout. Great shout to them for sportsmanship, but sometimes in restarts and matches can reset momentum. That's just something you've seen in
just those tactical
pauses in sports over the years, or even in esports. You just see that restart happen, and it's almost like the momentum completely switches. The team that had that momentum, their vibes just thrown off. It's probably running through their head like, man, we had it. So, even in the midst of sportsmanship, it makes you wonder, will like a potential pause like this into like a resume at say 7-2, will that affect them in any way?
And if they're staying on top of their game, and as we've said before, it is a mental game. Having that pause, it could really throw your mentals off. And as long as they stay ready, they stay hot, and just I think they'll be fine. Really, even if you're just taking that break, you can just come in again and just be ready to go.
Yeah. Keep your mind focused. I mean, just think about the things, what have you learned so far in this game? What have you been able to take away from, how you've read, UNC's play, and, where you guys could kind of, make a little bit things better. I mean, other than the 2 rounds they lost, which are on the A-bomb side, they've been nearly flawless this game. Great adaptations, great play on the defense. So I think as long as they keep what they've done so far in mind, yeah, they'll most likely be fine. But yeah, looks like in the break here, we're gonna get definitely a player and a new player subbed in. Hopefully, Sika's able to get his internet situation figured out and it doesn't keep him off of gaming and practicing for too long.
That you got to get those practices in, otherwise you're just gonna start getting a little shaky there. After we talking about this match, what are you thinking from you think Long Beach if they continue that aggression, are they just going to be able to keep their momentum?
Like on to say the finals?
Yeah.
It depends on who they face, right? Because I mean, I was taking a peek in the Discord earlier and seeing the lovely San Jose in the chat playing. So that's just one of those things where, I mean, it depends on who they get in the finals, right? And how hot they can get. I mean, Long Beach has a great team, don't get me wrong, but I mean, San Jose, I mean, me and Funny get to commentate them again since they're placed in the Radiant Conference, and they're reigning champs, right? I mean, they only lost one match, the entire season, yeah, because they had a flawless playoffs run. They ended up 3-0ing CSUN, who had been flawless up until that point. And then, I mean, San Jose, I mean, again, they've lost one map this year, and that's been to Hawaii. Another, the other team this season, or the only team this season that's undefeated right now. So I think it depends on who they get. I mean, honestly, in Valorant and esports, anything can happen. But if they were to run against, say, somebody like San Jose, then right now I'm definitely willing to make my prediction more towards San Jose.
Very interesting indeed. I haven't actually been able to cast over San Jose this season just yet, because as you said, they're in the Radiance bracket, and I don't do that bracket.
Yeah, I mean, they've been nice. I mean, I didn't get to commentate them the first week. I think their match against did we get to commentate them first week? I was trying to remember if we commentated their match versus Hawaii or not. There's been like a lot of matches and doing WCS in there. But yeah, I mean, their only loss was to Hawaii, and they beat every single team since. So yeah, they've been doing a fantastic job as ever. I mean, still a lot of the same lineup. And San Jose is a team that has a player in, I think, the top 20 in the Radiant. I think he posted a picture on Twitter, and you saw names, like pro names in there, like, Hiko and all the other players that are high up in Radiant. So, yeah, San Jose is just a stacked team. So, yeah, looks like a player was able to get subbed in. Looks like, yeah, Ashawi, or that's like, or Ashawi. So I know somebody in the chat will instantly correct me on that. Like, perfect pronunciation. It's this, bro. It's this. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I'll give it a try. I'm probably gonna butcher it as much as I do any other names. I'm gonna go Ashowe. It's probably totally wrong. You know, I'm gonna let you go on that side. I'm gonna go on totally the opposite side.
Yeah, in
too.
Ashowe, I can see it, right? Ashowe, because WHE can be a we sound. So yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ashowe. That's what I'm gonna go with. And we'll have to see if the chat, you know, scolds us or starts raising up pitchforks and telling us to burn them. So who knows? See if I can make it past. As we're just waiting for this reset to come in and happen. I know we've had this happen once before, and it was kind of a debacle. Trying to get everyone's points geared right, and we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the reset's in. I think they're just trying to figure out everything
For the money.
on the economy side. Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing they're waiting to figure out on. They knew the round, but what was the money situation going to be? I think there's going to be a bit of a money deduction for the Long Beach side, but see as they're trying to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, again, 7-2, not a bad point. I mean, right now, I think the best thing is if UNC Charlotte can equalize things a bit closer on this side, right? I mean, the best they can do here is a 7-5. But I mean, even just, hunkering down, focusing round by round, getting those rounds up to 7-5. You win that pistol, you don't let a thrifty happen, it's 7-7. So, not bad by any means. So yeah, you can see the KDAs and the armors and the credits are being utilized back here.
Just gonna restart the KDAs, just for this new round.
Right. The new player coming in for Charlotte. Can I not have a 2-8 KD, please?
We'll just give him like 101 death, right? Why not? It would be the most KD we will ever see. I mean, we'll have to have a sage to even try to do that. Just go around and get ultimates, but we'll put him at 100 just for the laughs. I feel like that would be funny.
He's 100 kills.
He's gonna drop his. Get him at like 95. So if he gets the 5 kills, he drops a 100 bomb. First ever recorded on Valorant. Professional 100 kill drop.
Trying to think, it like is 100 bomb because you got 5 kills
For 13 rounds potentially.
No, 65. Yeah, 65 would be the absolute max. Well, now if you let the game go on longer and you just kept acing, then yeah. But if you just went a straight 13, it'd be 65. You would need. Yeah, you need about probably about
Looks like we're
15, 16, but yeah. Anywho, looks like money's reset now, at least for the Long Beach side. Now you get UNC set back up, and yeah, I think somebody in the chat echoed my thoughts perfectly. Yeah, I mean, Charlotte gets, 3 rounds, gets a pistol. They're in a fine situation. So yeah, it just comes down to that mental and, just being in a round by round game, just, focusing on that.
Looks like it did come out there. It looks like it's Ashley with a W. Which, I don't know if that... Well, I'll try my best. That's all I can offer.
Actually, with Ashowe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were
Ashowe.
Yeah, you would be correct. Ashowe. Yeah, you were right. Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. I actually got it right.
Ashowe. Yeah, it's like it's like a kid trying to pronounce Ashley. Ashowe.
It's like, actually...
But you were spot on. Big claps, big brownie points for Ben for getting that right on the first try.
It's just that force. It's just the force within me. I had the lightsabers and all that, so it's just...
Channeling that, yeah.
Just channeling into the name pronunciation.
And the energy sword in the back.
I mean,
Channeling the force, cutting through any doubt with the energy sword, and
what can I say? When you're a gamer, you got ultimate confidence in gaming. Not in real life, but in gaming.
but in gaming.
Exactly. Can't talk to a Can't talk to a lot of people, but there you go. Any gaming, I can do that.
Yeah, yes, sir. Alrighty, well, here we are back. We got a restart. We got a fresh player subbed in. Round timer has been taken off, so now we're going to be counting it down about 15 seconds so we get started. So we're finally back in, and UNC's already a new team, UNC Charlotte, but now they got another player subbing in, so even more newness to see.
All right, and we're getting the good luck, have fun. We're starting off 7-2. Long Beach with 7. Niners with 2. Already starting off strong. Looks like we might be having that 5 stack again, going just to the seaside, splitting it up here, going through garage and 3 going through long. As bot just turning that corner and is able to get the kill, and OS right there playing, able to trade it, and BX able to trade another kill.
That was such a good timing on the smoke. Because OS 14 was gonna look down that alleyway, but as soon as the smoke and the dash came in from BX, he immediately turns, and then it was good time by Botfish. But it doesn't even matter. The rest of his crew just comes in, cleans up. They do whatever they want. Long Beach reset, pause. It don't matter. 8-2 on the board.
Only 2 away from the half. No, wait. Yes.
Yeah.
Only 2 away from the half. All right. Trying to make sure my math is on right, you know. It's like, I've been channeling the Force just to say that name, and now I lost everything else. But yes, 2 away from the half here. I have to see if they. I'm assuming we can see Long Beach keep this momentum to the half, and then we start off the half possibly with a 10-2.
Yeah, 3 ults to 1. They've got the tools. They're still gonna have the economy. Yeah, they'll be just in a fine situation. Oh, as the round started, looks like Charlotte's gonna be trying to go back to that A split, but now Long Beach has made that adjustment. They're sending 2 players over towards the A site. So if one goes down, there is a player there for the trades, and try to make things deadly, and already instant rotation out from Long Beach. Boop will go and knock down Botfish. Knocks down another as BX was trying to be there for the trade. But yeah, quick reactions by Long Beach at least keep them alive in a 3v3.
And it looks like we are seeing that rotation go back through their own spawn, and possibly we could either see a B side push or even a C side push. But they could also be faking them out.
Yeah.
As well.
Usually I've gone for rotates, but it's all going to come down to how patient Long Beach will be. Will they, start to commit other players, right? You can see the Jets slowly starting to rotate over. Omen's getting a peek towards mid, and the Phoenix player there is all but backed up, but we only got a slight rotation. Bomb players peeking towards mid. OS 14 will knock down BX.
Stealing sight.
Now we're in a 3v2 situation. Ashley still hanging back. Actually does take down OS 14. Nice kill to equal it up into a 2v2. This is going to come down to the final seconds spent.
Definitely, as we did hear, only 25 seconds left now. Despite being on the open, they are going for that A side push, as no one is in the A side. Is an open site for them to go into. But you see the rotation coming around from Long Beach. They hear the flash going off, playing, able to come back because he's using his ultimate. After he's now held down below.
Yeah, here's a player above. They know that the dash is going to be on. Ashley's going to get cornered by Dobbin. But McRibby, though,
and look
sprays
at that!
down. Oh, wow.
As McRibby's even
McRibby
able to take out Dobbin with the ultimate as well.
Yeah, I mean, Dobbin made the play. Smoked out Ashley, jumped down, dashed in, took her down. I thought, oh, here comes the updraft, Blade Storm, gonna take him down, but McRibby held his ground, and that was a well-played round. I mean, they slowed it down in the end. They didn't fully just dive into A. They know they got a couple kills. They waited around. They found their picks, went back in, to plant the spike onto A, and it works out in the end for them. So it gives them a little bit of a lifeline going into the final round before the half.
And what a great shock arrow from Sammy over there. Was able to do some good damage, get some shields down. With that play right there. So Kage goes for the Hunter's Fury. Looks like we're going to see a tag. We're going to see 2 tags.
Wow,
yeah, we got 2 tags. And Jet taking most of the hits right there. Jet being very low now.
Yeah, she'll be able to really kind of create any space on the defense here. She'll be knocked down. OS 14, a big clutch player all game long on the C site, has been taken down. We'll looks like UNC Charlotte will have full control of C as the spike gets dropped.
Spike planted.
It's gonna be very hard. It looks like we are seeing them pull back to long, and they can just, they can really see the spike from there and be able to control that area as well.
Beautiful. Yeah, Long Beach making it work, play it, and gets 2 kills on players that are trying to exit. Gonna throw the flame wall up. Not only blocks line of sight, gives them the ability to heal. Throws the curveballs out. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on Charlotte. They're not gonna be able to re-peek, and Long Beach gets the clutch.
And look, and we see playing.
Switching
We see all
sides.
playing. Not even able to get all that heals as well in that play. He did get hit, but there we go. We saw him win.
That's the rough thing about that position. It's just 2 players got killed on the exit, and then still having 3 players up. The firewall comes out. You throw the curveballs down that lane, just trying to, get them to not push and put the pressure on, and yeah, it's just impossible for Charlotte to go. So there we go, 9-3 for Long Beach. They're in such a solid spot.
And we saw them. And we saw them as well, being very aggressive on the defense. With that, now them being on the offense, are we going to see even more aggression? Just being able to push into those sites and just take control of them?
Yeah, I mean, now they're on the offense. Long Beach already dashing into C. Omen, or I should say Ashley, is going to run back up. Hokage is already going to get taken down. So now Long Beach handling a bit of that offensive aggression. We'll get the bomb down and try to play in that back C long spot.
Trying to keep those corners. We do see the flank coming. One trying to take out the garages. 2 are in there. We do see the Killjoy going against those 2, and Killjoy is taken out by McRibby. Looks like we do have Plan over here watching the flank just in case anyone wants to try to come from behind.
1 enemy remaining.
As we see Donovan take out 2, and Sammy would clean up a McRib. And Donovan with his 3 kills of the game on Ashwee. It was a great play by them. Now 10-3. We're seeing only 3 more rounds on the side of Long Beach that they need to win. It's very close, but also very far away.
Yeah. Now, how many triple kills, how many multi kills has Donovan had this match? Because it has been a ton. Clutching the garage with the judge, and clutching the pistol round, getting 3 kills there. Good coordination by Long Beach. So 10-3. And this is just point to the game. It's a now or never for Charlotte to bring it back. I mean, if they don't start, with this round right here, we're looking at a, pretty much like about a 13-3, maybe 13-4 victory if, they are able to pull around on the board.
We just already see that buy coming in with those Spectres. And 2 kills from the plane already. Able to get that trade on McRippy.
Yeah. I think Ashley's like... So yeah, super hurt in that corner. I mean, less than 10 HP, probably less than 5 HP at this point. Dobbin's gonna try to spray down. BX just jump in, but great.
But OS right there to cover the back, and Boop able to just clean up on Ashwee. And look at that, we're now at 11-3. Probably gonna have to see a 4 spike coming from the side of the Niners here. It looks like they are gonna be able to full buy into this round. And for a second, I thought we were going to see Hokage get on that Ares, and I was going to be kind of excited. I love seeing some LMG plays.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Sova, with the, with the recon bolt, being able to get a little bit of, wall hacks, see, tag some players up and spray down through a wall. I mean, it's always fun on a scent seeing those Sovas, run that Odin or run that Ares. But yeah, I mean, they need to force buy. They need to get the Phantoms. They need to get whatever they need because they have to win a round now. They need to put something on the board. And it looks like they're already going to get aggressed on it. It's going to be a full send for Long Beach, but BX starts off with the first blood.
And Donovan already into the site, getting that kill, just opening up the site for themselves. And Boop able to go around on bot. It was a very quick site take right there, and the retake has not yet coming back from the defending side. Even though McRibby is able to get the kill on 2 now on Boop and Donovan.
Yeah, it's now a 2v3, so it is doable. I mean, Sammy Sosa does knock down Ashley. Other 2 players from UNC Charlotte are tagged up heavily. Sammy on Long Beach on a 9 HP.
But
yeah,
there
goes down in a little flick. Sammy just has to spray through the smoke. And Hokage is gone.
And you might be correct in the prediction right here. We might be seeing a 13-3. They've really come back, strong here. As we were talking about, possibly that timeout and just that reset could have really hurt their momentum, but it looks like it's almost made it more powerful, especially coming back on this attacking side. They have just shown aggression upon aggression. They've just been taking these sites fivefold with, they create that opening and they all rush in. They don't take any time with it for it to heal back up. They make sure they're in there and getting what they need to get done.
Yeah, and they're just ready to close the game. They know the advantage they have. They know the skill they have. They are just ready. Yeah, Dovin's going to start it off with a first blood, but BX, though, returning the favor with a judge. Gets 2 kills in the C pocket right there. So equalizing into a 3v3, but Play-in's going to send his run it back out. Going to try to get the spike planted before that runs out. Should just be able to do it.
We see it.
And yeah.
But Boop able to get 2.
Blank.
Now to a 2-1. Able to get up 3. Getting that 3 for winning that game for their team there. What a great game in general. We saw such great plays from both sides. Sadly, we did see the Niners, have those hiccups there with having the ping issues. So it sucks to see that. But overall, the esports sportsmanship was great to see as well, as Long Beach did give them that extra time. And they were able to play this entire game. And in the end, they did win anyways.
Yeah, good dub by Long Beach. I mean, gets them onto the finals. Yeah, definitely unfortunate for UNC Charlotte. That has to plague them a bit, right? I mean, Sika wasn't able to fully play, probably to the best of his ability in some of those rounds, and then you got to restart and bring a new player in there. Who knows how often you play with that guy and you have any sort of chemistry. So, yeah, sucks for UNC Charlotte. I mean, they're able to make it onto the semis. Big congrats to them. Welcome, big welcome again to them. To the WCS, and maybe hope to see them in the CVL in a future season. But yeah, that's over the ping situations. But when you play things online, that happens. Sometimes your router or the internet in the area, just something starts happening and something's out of your control. But anyway, I mean, there's more WCS, there's more opportunities for Charlotte, so they'll be able to make it back in and continue to play. But move on for that. Congratulations to Long Beach. They will find themselves in the finals,
and we will be coming back in the next little bit. We can take a small break before we come back for the finals. Be going into a BO3. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. Thank you, and make sure you stay around. Get your water, get your snacks, and we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I need it. Without you here, I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? For my mind is in an eternal fight with this stuff sometimes. Been focusing on healing my fractured soul from all the harm and pain I was concealing. But the storm has come before the calm. When you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright. For my mind is in an eternal fight with itself sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. When the demons hold us so tight. I wonder where you are tonight.
Where's all the lovers with desire hiding? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. I fear the teardrops may get caught within the downpour. Yet there's never help without relief. Where's all the champions giving out their speeches? All these days thought of the least. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. I fear the teardrops may get caught within the downpour. Yet there's never help without relief.
Okay. Well, welcome to Intermission, everybody. I'm your host, Flexi. That was a very interesting match to watch. Props to Long Beach State. We're going to be moving into finals now. We're doing something a little different. This is best of 3 this week. We're doing best of 3 for finals. San Jose State versus Long Beach State. Real quick, before we kick that off, I want to give a couple of partnership ads. We have officially partnered with AimLab. Thank you for partnering with our CVL community. AimLab brings the next gen of FPS training. If you want to learn more about AimLab, please visit aimlab.gg for more details on how to get started. We're also proud to have partnered with Gamers Outreach. Through their go-kart program, their purpose is to bring gaming to kids who are hospitalized with terminal conditions. If you are interested in more details, go ahead and visit gamersoutreach.com. Last but not least, we've got our message from HyperX. Every day, billions of people wake up, eat, and fire up a game as part of their daily routine. Whether you're a pro getting in a scrim for preparation for a major, a streamer settling in to broadcast to legions of fans, someone jumping online with friends, or a commuter killing time on your train ride, we all game. We're all gamers with HyperX and the Gamers EDU. Alrighty, I will catch you guys later.
Hey y'all, it's Martin Ohms here. I'm the operations coordinator here in Canada with Gamers Outreach, and we're here at the London Health Science Centre here in London, Ontario to give the very first 2 Canadian Gamers Outreach gaming carts for the Sick Kids Hospital. We're very excited to be here with Patrick, our Egyptian Tardif, and let's go inside and check it out.
The Children's Hospital actually began as War Memorial Children's Hospital and has evolved to become one of the biggest children's hospitals in Canada. My name's Kenna Patterson, and I fill the role of a Certified Child Life Specialist at Children's Hospital in London, and I've been with the hospital for 6 years. Healthcare delivery has changed over decades from being solely medication or medical focused to look at the whole person in a holistic way. We know that there's research to demonstrate that play helps healing time, it helps reduce length of stay, and it brightens kids' future. It allows them to thrive in an environment when they're faced with adversity. As a child life department, we're consistently looking for ways, how can we enhance this? How can we meet kids where they are? And right now, it's a world of technology.
Today, made our first, I made a round with the carts and got to deliver them to some of the children that were eagerly awaiting. With the carts themselves, it's exciting because you're able to bring the games to the children, and one of the children needed to be quarantined, isn't able to go to the big room to play the game station that's already there. So being able to bring it to them, I mean, that's just a huge benefit. For all of those content creators in general that are on the fence about whether or not they should do something charitable, if you're on the fence at all, absolutely do it. If you're slightly, I want to do it, but I'm not sure when, just do it. I can guarantee you that you're going to love the end process and you're going to love what end result comes from it. The feeling that I have today, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I can't wait to do it again.
I think it's absolutely awesome. Just to automatically give back. Wow.
This is a Gamer's Outreach Cart, or Go-Kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-Karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-Karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org. This is a Gamers Outreach Cart, or Go-Kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-Karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-Karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org. This is a Gamers Outreach Cart, or Go-Kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-Karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-Karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org.
Whoa, man! That check is so cool!
Just try. You'll see. It's dope, right?
Dude, it's awesome!
I told you.
Whoa, man, that check is so cool.
Just try. You'll see.
Yeah!
It's dope, right?
Dude, it's awesome.
I told you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the WCS, and we are here. The grand finals is here for this weekend, and we have San Jose versus Cal State Long Beach. Just on the last stream, we saw Cal State Long Beach take down UNC Charlotte, 13-3. A little bit of an unfortunate situation there with a UNC Charlotte players ping, but, at least they're able to sub everyone in. But yeah, it's going to be excellent final. San Jose, reigning champs from the CVL last season, only dropped one map all season long. Long Beach played pretty well so far this season. I think they were, number 4 seed coming into last year's playoffs. So yeah, we definitely have a heavy hitter match coming up, Ben.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then we have, if you were here from last game, Long Beach played very well, winning that one and coming against San Jose, as you have stated before. San Jose being a very strong team, being able to keep their winning streak going. Do you think they're going to keep this winning streak going for this game, or do you think Long Beach has a possibility to take this?
It's amazing how long San Jose has stayed consistent for, right? They started playing in the CVL. When the CVL start? What, August, September last year? And in that time span, all the way up until now, is what, 7-8 months. They've only dropped 2 maps in total in the 7-8 month time span. They are a phenomenal team. High quality players. One of their players who I don't think is playing in this weekend is ranked, I think, in the top 20, top 30 of the Radiant ladder. So, just, full of great players. And they're consistent. To be consistent for that long, really speaks volumes. And it's going to take, a slip up from them, or just some kind of, dark horse team that just really catches fire to eventually take them down, because they're just have a really, really strong will, really strong resistance. They will just not go down. And so I think it's going to be a tough match. Long Beach can do it. They have the players, they have the talent, but when you're going up against, San Jose, it's hard to think, right? Because I remember the finals when me and Funny casted. We thought, okay, this is probably going to go to, game 4, game 5. It's going to be a long series. San Jose played it close, they played it close every map, but they won it 3-0, and they beat CSUN, who had been undefeated up until that point. So just a stellar team. But the thing, to take into consideration is they do have a few different players in. I think the only name I recognize right now is as Elvin. I think everybody else might be subbed in. So I think the thing to see is, are there other players up to caliber with their main squad?
But as you did say, that we are seeing possibly some new names, because I haven't had the opportunity to cast over these San Jose yet for this season. He said Elvin is a name we should be looking out for, right?
Yeah, Elvin. Yeah, Elvin's it. Mage, and Elvin probably Destroyer, because he's played in, before in this season. So I think, yeah, the new players would be John Hamm, Kashan, and then Garrett Geico. Yeah, but no. As far as any insights onto San Jose, they've basically been San Jose, other than their loss to Hawaii. They've been San Jose, showing same, aggression, coordination, just, great individual skill as well. They've just been same San Jose.
Would you say we should also look out for John Hamm? I know we've been seeing, I've heard a lot of noise that John Hamm has been a very strong player as well. What would you say about him?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him yet. Is the thing. So I mean, if there's noise about him, I mean, I'd believe it just judging on the caliber of players we've seen play on San Jose from last season into the new players they've brought in at some points this season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a solid player. I think. Yeah, it seems like right now, just anybody that comes out of San Jose is just a great Valorant player.
And we did get the thing. We will be starting a prediction as well. And if we're gonna cast our prediction, I know you muted or you're going for San Jose, correct?
Yeah, the other thing I've talked about with San Jose, the consistency, the length of that consistency, and just the fact that they are reigning champs. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the logic here, and yeah, I'm just gonna give probably this map for sure. Probably just give the whole series to San Jose.
Well, so if you're going for San Jose, I definitely am just gonna go for Long Beach. I have seen Long Beach play very strong, and I'm hoping they can keep, they can definitely give San Jose a run for the money, if what you say is true. Which, I mean, as you said, you've been casting over them, so you know more than I do. So we'll have to see how they can come out, and can they come out strong, and can they keep their heads on their shoulders?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think Long Beach, it's doable. They're just going to need to get off to a good start, set the tempo early, because with San Jose and their aggression is they rarely slip up. But they start to get aggressive, when they start to dominate you, they will not slow down. John Hamm.
Oh, and just John
is showing off.
John Hamm, there he goes. They got the cam on John Hamm. That's the John Hamm cam right there. And he does not disappoint, getting 3 right off the start there, it looked like.
Our spikes down.
Yeah, I mean, there was a smoke
Spike
down.
down, B.
He was in the middle of trying to take an ult orb, and he still manages to find 2 players. So great start right now for the side of San Jose. Last 2 players for Long Beach will be stuck in the hookah area. They're shooting. Their positions are very well known, and it's only be a matter of time before they try to dive out and ultimately get picked off. John Hamm with 3. Is he gonna find the 4th? Nope, Elvin finds it. But yeah, right as we're talking about one of the mystery players here, John Hamm, he picks up 3 kills in the pistol.
That was an amazing thing to see right there with John Hamm going against 3 people and able to come out pretty much unscathed, being on rand and able to heal. That was just a great play. He kept it calm. He didn't, he wasn't overwhelmed or anything. You could just see in the way he played. He just knew what he was supposed to do, just connecting with 1 to the 2nd and getting the damage on the 3rd there.
Yeah, absolutely right. You see a lot of players maybe try to shoot 2 different players at once and panic in that type of situation, but John Hamm showed no such issues there. Calm, cool, and collected, as they say, and that leads to San Jose taking the piss around, and it looks like they're going to try to rotate over. John Hamm opening first blood in this round, just going to keep the party started. Keep the party going. Dobbin gets caught in the back, and here comes that San Jose aggression.
One enemy remaining.
And there's another one from Elvin, but Boop is able to trade it around. But now Boop is only being the last one alive on their team. It's not looking too good for him, as we have seen just such great aggression out inside of San Jose. Again, right there, 2-0 now. Probably we're gonna see a 4 spike coming from the side of Long Beach to see if they can even break this momentum that San Jose is gonna be starting.
Yeah, I feel like San Jose, when they get aggressive, when they get going, they just feel like a roaming death squad to me, right? And that's just this is a scary team to play, right? I mean, it's gonna be fun for Long Beach, right? I mean, if you're a competitor, by no means are they gonna be trying to look down on San Jose, right? If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? That old cliche saying, and I mean, it's just true, right? If they want to, improve and progress onwards, they got to take them down. But San Jose is one heck of a scary team to try to play. Looks like Dominier's going to try to stand up to the task, spray him down for the smoke. Not going to get anything as Destroyer hops up on there. Kira Geico going to find 1 for the trade. And so again, San Jose will find their way on to the site, get that spike planted, and it's a 4v3.
Something that's cool to see, especially from the side of San Jose, is the trades. That's something you don't see with a lot of teams. Usually with the lower teams here, we see them try to get those trades, and they don't always get them. Where we've seen with each kill, with each death they've had on the side of San Jose, there's at least one trade, and sometimes there's even more.
so 3-0 to start. Man, it's been a fast game. Yeah, there we go. John Ham 6-0. Everybody else falling in right behind nicely. So yeah, good start by San Jose. Another aggression on A. Won very much. So 3-0 start, and yeah, that's honestly what I expected. And San Jose, but I mean, you see the Buckies coming out from Long Beach. They could pull out a trick right here.
This is true, but we did see, that force spike coming out of the side of Long Beach, and they were not able to win that round. And if you played Valorant as much as these guys have, you would assume they are going to start bringing out something like that. A destroyer already gets OS there and able to get this trade on there and Geico though. The destroyer able to get around and not getting stuck in that short there, on B site, because all those Buckies are right there, and the Buckies are pretty much gone now.
Yeah, Buckies are gone, but they're still doing their damage, right? It is now a 2v2 situation. Looks like both players are going to hit that teleporter and rotate over to A. Reyna, aka John Ham, watching the flank to see if anybody pushes through, but looks like Sammy Sosa playing it smart, rotating through the spawn together. Spike was about to get dropped, but pulled off for just a second. Destroyer is going to get tagged out by that recon bolt. No Hunter's Fury to follow that up, but yeah, Long Beach has done a great job making it costly, right? John Ham takes down play, and it is going to be a 1v2. Let's see if Sammy Sosa can turn the corner, make a clutch. Destroyer will get tagged out. No, John Ham lays down the headshot. 3 kills on the round, sends San Jose to a 4-0 lead.
And I don't even think we've seen John Ham go down yet. John Ham probably still sitting at 0 kills. I mean, not 0 kills. 0 deaths.
0 deaths, man.
The 0 death man. There he is. We'll call him the Grim Reaper, because he can't die.
Zero kills on himself. There we go.
Yes. 0 kills on himself.
No mistakes. Only a different way of saying things. But yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't seem like he's gone down yet. I mean, I think he was, like 6-0-1. Another 3 kills that round. Probably puts him at 9. Already ready to break double digits. But Long Beach definitely gave a much better effort that round. And they made it costly. Brought it down into a 2v2, not 2v2. 2v2, yeah, that's our new situation, 2v2s, but yeah.
I like it. I like the new 2v2s. I think that's what we're gonna have to start using. That's the EDU term.
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna keep it.
I have to use that one, yep.
The 2v2.
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty close to another one of those situations right now as San Jose will get the spike down over at B. 3v2 situation. Boop has the ultimate in hand. Will he use it to try to do a retake here? Elvin and crew look like they're ready to swing. John Ham getting out of there before he dies. We'll take the reach, Hal. Boop does take him down, puts him in a 1v2.
Able now to get that first kill, it seems like, on John Ham as well. That must make you feel proud, though. You finally able to take out John Ham.
I killed John Ham, boys. I did it. But I might give him the personal kill there, but Kishan ready to take him down, put San Jose up at a 5-0. Yeah, such a hot start for them. And it's getting close in these rounds. I mean, Long Beach are able to put the kills on the board, and kind of keep things close. They're just, not able to fully have a man advantage. And, even when it is a little bit close, they're not able to fully capitalize and close it out just yet. But they do have four ultimates on the board, so maybe they can start taking advantage of their ult economy and using that in their favor.
And we're seeing, the Buckies come out again. And we're going to be seeing, I've seen this happen before with teams, they do that save round, they full buy, and then since they don't win that one, they go back to a save, and it becomes a very dangerous turmoil for them. So we might be seeing that, just San Jose being so strong and able to having that map awareness and know how to traverse these maps.
Players flanking in the back. Man, we got a mini map. Sammy Sosa in the back does take down one. Dobbins with him. They're going to do a little bit of a hit and run and back their way up to Showers. So they have successfully snuck a first blood. But John Ham, though, all alone on the B side, has found one on the OS 14. He's making waves here, seeing if he can pave a way for his team to make that rotate.
Looks like John Ham is very confident, not scared at all. And look at that, able to take out plane as he goes into the ultimate, making sure they know.
Who is this man, Ben? Who is he? Who is this masked crusader?
This is John Ham.
This is John.
I was gonna say he trained under John Wick, but I don't think he completed it.
He was trying to evolve. He was going from John Ham. He tried to level up evolve into his next Pokemon-like form in John Wick, but
which is John Turkey.
John Turkey. And now if Destroyer takes down Sammy Sosa, it'll be okay. Ham goes down, but San Jose still wins the round 6-0. I mean, I thought Long Beach was making a sneaky play there. They sent 2 through the back. You know, Sammy Sosa, you know, gets one with the Sheriff. They do a little bit of a hit and run back, but John Ham on the other side of the map catches both playing. I think it might have been playing in Boop to open up that B site and, you know, paves the way for a rotate. So an excellent job by him winning the solo kills.
I mean, even if we see, you know, Long Beach come back, no, these next 6 points, we're going to see an even coming into this next half. But it seems like with this momentum, San Jose's doing pretty well. Already getting two kills, it looks like, from John Ham.
He gets those kills, you know, gets his little reset to get out of there. And he just still stays alive. Sammy Sosa trying to be sneaky will only take down Kishan, but Destroyer's there for the trade. 3v2. Again, Long Beach is close. Can they pull this back?
That was a great play as well. Just being on that jet, able to give a round and get behind him. As Boop is going to use the defender Killjoy here, possibly pushing John Ham out of it. Pushing him into that corner.
And John Ham's going to stay. John Ham will lurk, and John Ham will kill. 1v2 situation. I think he might have seen Boop. Yep, knows Boop is down. And the player's going towards him. Flicks on the Boop.
And there goes
lines up the headshot.
As John Ham clutches it out, 7-0 now.
Even OS14 pays respect to that flick in the chat. The reaction time, the precision there, that is some Aim Labs quality aim right there. John Ham surely right now after that round pushing 16, 17 kills, only died probably a couple times. I ain't bent, you know, we've seen some record setting, you know, at least in the CVL in our time. I mean, I think the record is at about, you know, probably 34, 35 kills. I mean, unless this game, you know, this game goes longer, if Long Beach starts to pull it, I mean, John Ham might set a record for us.
This is true. We're going to be here to see it. As John Ham now on the operator, totally changing it up, you know, going from assault rifles to operator. The way John Ham is playing, he could probably just kill everyone with a knife. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, the man can play with anything and do it. So, yeah, we're going to see a little bit of a slower pace right here. OS14, seeing if he can get him with a buck. I mean, at this range, he might be able to, but I might back up, try to bait him in, pull him in a little bit closer. But, yeah, Garrett Geico's going to keep his distance. We'll get tagged up just a little bit. And you can tell things are about to explode. They're all bunched up real close in hookah and on the B-long.
We do see the shock arrow go in and take some damage on Boop. But him being with that judge, if anyone gets too close to him, he's going to be able to just spray and play with that one. It's just a very quiet and slow match right now. You know, no one's really gone down. We've seen some damage get traded between. But no one's really made the first move. As Dad say that, Donovan gets the first kill on Gecko there.
Yeah, they're putting the shotguns to use, killing a player, tagging up another. Yeah, playing's going to knock down John Ham. John Ham going down, not something you see often, but Destroyer up. Able to take down Dobbin, so it looks like the rotates in. San Jose is going to try to make it. Can Sammy Sosa get the right timing? Will spray down too. Stops the spike from being planted. Destroyer is going to try to hop down. Sammy won't be able to spray him down. Destroyer is going to try to get the spike planted in time, but time will run out. Play and takes him down in the end. The Long Beach finally, after 8 rounds, actually 7 rounds, gets their first round on the board.
I'm just not sure how we've seen such a strong aggression coming from San Jose. Is Long Beach going to be able to take this win and capitalize on it, or is this just like you said one time? Sometimes we've seen how much you've seen San Jose just be such a strong team. You know, everyone has a hiccup here and there, and that was their hiccup, and now they're going to come back even stronger.
Yeah, a lot of times with San Jose, it's just a little bit of a hiccup. I mean, a lot of times I've seen, 10-2 halves out of them. I mean, I haven't seen a full. I think I might have seen a flawless round out of them once, or a flawless half. But yeah, they dominate halves. They usually lose 1, usually lose 2. So, unless we can see Long Beach start to chain things together, get that second, get that third, then maybe we'll see there. But
Take flight.
looks like they're a little bit spread out on the map right now on this offense. John Hamm and crew are kind of pushing up B a little bit, seeing if they can get any opening picks and get some feelers out there on where Long Beach might be positioned.
You know, surprising Sammy doesn't stay back in that shower. He's trying to see if anyone is coming in through A side. As Cypher is slowly getting in there. As John Hamm is turning it around, and Destroyer, them being on there. And look at Gecko just taking his time going through showers and getting that kill. As Boop is now able to take out John Hamm again.
Yeah, San Jose will kill anybody anywhere on the map. They don't even have to 5-hit a bomb site, nothing. They will win their gunfights. And I mean, Boop's still in it. 1v2 situation. Destroyer tagged down to probably less than about the 40 health. Elvin there is staring at Hookah, waiting for him, begging for him to jump out. He does. Elvin takes him down. That'll be 8-1 to San Jose.
Now we're coming into round 10 here. We're getting very close to the half, and it's not looking too good for Long Beach. Again, this is a BO3, and you've already predicted that San Jose is going to take the series, and I can see why. But I am hoping that we can see Long Beach really come back and just give them a run for their money.
Yeah, I mean, Long Beach is still a super solid team by any means. I mean, maybe right now for them this just isn't their map. Definitely some teams have their map preferences and stuff they want to ban out. So, knowing San Jose fine could very much be their map, and the next map we got coming up on Long Beach. So I mean, if you won the first map, still a best of 3. Seen many reverse sweeps in my time watching esports. So not over yet for Long Beach.
And just like that, look, they come into the site and just getting 3 kills, even though 1 went down. It does not matter. They are able to keep their composure and stay strong. And look at this retake they have for this site.
Yeah, their executions are perfect on the sites. And the smokes go down, the team shots are on, and so now we find San Jose in a 4v2 situation. OS14 trying to flick on the John Hamm, just can't pull off that same type of precision. John Hamm finds play, and 3 kills for the Hamm.
That's the John Hamm cam. That's the John Hamm cam.
Yep, and 22 kills for Mr. Hamm. Yeah, put San Jose 9-1. Yeah, he's having a field day on this Reyna. And yeah, I mean, before we know it, Ben, it's already about to be the half.
Yeah, only 2 rounds away. And you said, what was it, 34 or 35 being our most kills record?
Yeah, it's sat around 34, 35. I think it's 35. I think it was set on, a cent. I'm trying to remember what player that was. I need to need to find myself a stat keeper or become the stat keeper myself. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 35.
If we're going to see that, we might need to see Long Beach come out with a couple more rounds just to give John Hamm that time to get those kills.
I mean, they got 4 rounds left. He can just, get 4, maybe just ace every single round, which he's definitely not going to do this round as Davin takes down 2 with the Bucky.
Very strong players here as well. Now you might be seeing, like you said, we see those hiccups coming out, and this is where Long Beach can really start coming back as well. Because he's able to take it down, Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, being able to make use of the Bucky, get any kills. I mean, Dovin's going for 3. I mean, imagine getting an ace with a Bucky against San Jose. That's got to be a great feeling. We'll be definitely throwing on a highlight reel of some sort, but he's gonna have to back off as he has no ult, only 5 HP left in the bag.
He's a sneeze away.
Yeah, well, Kashan gonna take down play, and so I mean 2v4 situation, kind of one of the first real rounds we've seen San Jose with their backs against the wall. OS14 gonna do the fake, little fake away, and see. I mean, if they can take down OS14, I mean Davin's only got like 5 HP left. He will go down, so I mean, this could be an easy retake unless Davin catches both of them off guard. No, misses his shot just by an inch, and that spike will go down.
With only 3 seconds left, as Boop is now back near spawn off B site. We'll have to see if he's going to try to take anything back. As
He's going to behind him. He might see it. I don't know. He did turn away, but they should know that that's practically the only place he can rotate from at this point. Excellent job by San Jose getting pick by pick to whittle Long Beach down. They know Boop's on it. He tagged the spike. Recon bolt comes out. But Boop gets Elvin. No way. He's dodging around, staying alive. He's going to hop on top.
And he picks up.
Going to get a shotgun, and he drops down on him.
And can Boop clutch this out? It's so close.
He's got it.
Thrifty.
0.52 left on the clock. Boop saves an almost clutch by San Jose and turns it into a thrifty dub. What a round to win off of shotguns, to come down to the wire like that. Boop getting that kill. His movement is fantastic. That's a clutch round to help Long Beach. I mean, if they want to make a comeback, that was a critical round.
This is now the last round before the swap. We could be seeing, the 10-2. And looks like we are going to have that John Ham cam officially on stream now.
Yeah. And hey, guy deserves it. He has been providing a lot of content, a lot of action here. OS14 almost did get caught out, but had some buddies there to back him up. Destroyer will take him down to the end of, but not before Playin gets a trade. Playin trying to pull out the showstopper. So they hear that, he's going to go for a bit of an aggression. He's going to get it fired out. Does take down Geico and stays alive.
But Krishan takes out Playin. There's that trade that we have seen so much from San Jose. As John Ham again come in with getting Devon. As Destroyer only having 1 HP, Sammy takes him out with that 100 Fury.
He gets 2.
Takes out Krishan, but guess who's left? John Ham. And John Ham is an army all by himself.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a time to be relaxed. You're facing John Ham in a 1v2 situation, but Sammy Sosa coming up big with 2 Hunter's Fury kills. The spike will get faked. Defender Killjoy Ultimate will come out right now, and that's gonna force John Ham away. Did they hear the rotation at all?
I don't think they heard the rotation.
I think that's crazy that sound blocks out that much, because they're still both staring at B like he might be on there.
And look at that spike
gets planted, so they instantly turned. Yeah, that was a actual crazy rotation by John Ham.
And now they're getting John Ham said it. But Sammy able to get the flick on John Ham.
Yeah, crazy flick. Good job by Sammy. Takes down Mr. Ham, and yeah, and that was a great rotation. That is actually crazy for me that ultimate produces that much noise to completely drown out the teleporters. Definitely remember that for future casts. But yeah, now we got half. So that was good couple rounds in a row by Long Beach. I mean, it was looking pretty bad at 9-1, but I mean, being able to pull 2 rounds back like that and just show some composure and some, clutchness is key. And I mean, if they get the pistol round right here, they can really get the train rolling.
Well, I think we have to see a lot more aggression to match the aggression of San Jose. We see even with Long Beach being the defenders, they weren't pushing, I feel like, as much as they should have been against San Jose, trying to get those first bloods. Because when they did get those first bloods, they had a better chance of winning those rounds.
Yeah, and that's something that, me and Funny, when we contact the Radiant, we talk about all the time. It's just first bloods really win the rounds, and, the teams that get them and capitalize on them will absolutely dominate these games. So, yeah, if Long Beach can continue to produce some of those, they'll be in a great spot.
It looks like they did capitalize on that. They got that first blood and even got that second. And now forcing the defenders to do that full rotation here. And Tekkas are getting set up for that defuse, but Geico able to take out Donovan as he tries to jump in and get that jump kill. Geico gets taken down by Sammy.
It's all for John Ham. How good is he with a pistol? I mean, we saw him get 3 kills in the first round, but when you're going up against Boop's Frenzy, it's hard to take down. So there we go, Bent. They get the pistol round. This could be the start.
We could even possibly see, the defenders go for a force buy and try to get those Spectres. But it looks like we are going to just see a save.
Yeah, be a bit smart. I mean, save the money, invest for a little bit later. So they can full buy. Cause once they get the arsenal weapons, once they get the Phantoms and the Vandals in their hands, I mean, they are extremely deadly. Looks like Boop's just gonna try to be watching the flank over on the A side. Spike carrier is coming up slowly. Yeah, Boop does find the Cypher lurking. But the spike carrier is starting to hang out a bit towards A, so maybe, yeah, Long Beach is trying to fake out B. They're going to rotate over to A. John Hamm's got a tall task ahead of him as he's just going to get sprayed down by 2, and that's a free A site for the side of Long Beach.
We are trying to see that full rotation as Donovan going for that flank behind Destroyer coming into showers here. I don't think he's even gonna.
There's a double pinch going on. I don't know if they're gonna expect it. I mean, it's gonna take some good timing right now. Yeah, Donovan finds Kishin. The Destroyer's able to take down Boop.
One enemy remaining.
But yeah, Destroyer and Elvin are gonna dive right into the rest of the team, and so Long Beach has now found. That's 4 rounds in a row, Bent.
That is. We'll have to see if they can keep this momentum going, but now we're seeing that force spike coming from the side of San Jose, and we have seen them play so very well with these assault rifles. Is this what's going to turn it around for them?
Yeah, I mean, once they have the firepower, they're amazing. But I mean, you look at the stats right there. John Hamm is, far and above everyone else on his team. I think the second player was Destroyer. Yeah, Destroyer's having a fantastic game as well. Right after that, I mean, Kishin, Elvin, Geico. Not too high on the kill stats right now on the kill board. So, I mean, if Long Beach can target out Destroyer and John Hamm, they might have more of a chance in this game. But they're doing great so far. 4 rounds back. I mean, they're trying to make it competitive.
And Donovan taking out John Hamm. With that Spectre as well, it seems like John Hamm is just having a bad turn this half.
Yeah, and that's really the worst thing, right? When you're doing so good, when you're fragging out, you're getting the kills, you're rocking up on the leaderboard, but then you start getting those deaths, right? I know it from playing. You get on that spree, and then you start getting those deaths, and you know how well you've been doing, and you start getting in your head, and it's just, yeah. So hopefully, for John Hamm's sake, he's, keeping calm in there, and he's going to get it right back. But Long Beach now in a 2v1 situation. Elvin's going to find 3 to keep the round alive for San Jose. But no, Plane's going to be there at the right angle and the right time. It puts Long Beach on another win. Will die in the end. But hey, that's 5 rounds in a row now for Long Beach. They're getting their game on and going.
Especially in this half, that means the economy for their side is looking really, really good. And losing 5 in a row, side of San Jose's, the economy's not looking that great. We're seeing them starting to pull out Buckies, see if they can turn it around for themselves.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can use the shotguns to the advantage that Long Beach was. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about Valorant, right? You can make a lot of different guns in this game work. Pretty well balanced overall as far as the gun game. And you can use a Spectre, you can use a Stinger. You can throw out the Frenzy, you name it. But yeah, they're going to try to make something happen. But before I can even finish a sentence, San Jose just goes down. And now Long Beach have pulled it within 2.
It was, everyone just came through that teleporter and they were ready, just mowing them down like a firing squad. And that's something, like, once you get stuck in that area, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah, such a tight-knit area. I mean, yeah, then Long Beach has done a fantastic job on this side, carrying the momentum. They did a good job at the end, right? Getting the 2 rounds they needed, because 9-1 was bad. They brought it back to 9-3, and as soon as you're able to get that pistol round, if you can keep your setups going, it's easy to get that momentum. And so, yeah, 7-9 right now for them within 2 rounds. I mean, still very much in the hands for, San Jose, but now Long Beach is just as much about in it right now.
We do see as Elvin does get the information there for someone possibly coming from the long side of B. We are seeing the rotation. Krishan getting taken down by Sammy Sosas and Detroit taking down Destroyer as well, as John Hamm does take out OS. quick. Donovan just taking out John Hamm, and John Hamm. It sounded like John. It looked like John Hamm heard the footsteps, but just did not. Just didn't seem to want to look in that corner.
Yeah, and just couldn't connect, or maybe heard another call out that he was reacting to. Yeah, and Elvin now going to be stuck up in the heaven area, only 21 HP. Sosa ready to tag him down, not able to get the kill yet. Elvin ready to return some fire though, but Elvin just needs a little flick, a little nudge, and he will go down. Boop takes it. Donovan will finish off Geico, and now Long Beach 7 rounds in a row has pulled it within 1.
And it looks like Long Beach is starting to come back with that fire.
Yeah, it's a crazy comeback. I mean, as soon as you see 9-1 San Jose, it's like you start getting those, getting those Vietnam flashbacks. You're like, oh god, it's happening again.
But Long Beach is not letting that happen. They are fighting
back.
back.
Do the thing. Yeah, no, they are fighting back, and they're showing their quality. I mean, they have it right. Top 4 in the league last year. From what I've heard you say, they've been playing all right so far this year. So they are roaring back and doing an excellent job against San Jose.
I mean, who knows? You could possibly see San Jose's win streak be taken out right now.
And that'd be crazy. I mean, just think about the amount of maps, like I said before, they've lost over a 7 to 8 month period, right? I mean, I know, some people get on to beer fighting the chat about why we talk up certain teams, but I mean, it's just when you talk about the facts, right? San Jose reigning champs, basically in like a 7 to 8 month time period, have only lost 2 maps. I mean, they're a team worthy of the hype and, any sort of respect. But yeah, Long Beach has just answered back incredibly well. But now, in this round, San Jose finally finds himself in a man advantage 3v2 situation.
And we see Boop going for that that spike plant, which we haven't seen too many spike plants from them taking this attacking side this map.
Not at all. Yeah, Boop will be able to get the spike down. Ultimate comes out. Will keep the defensive players at bay, but Kishin's in the back just nails them all. Kills ultimate does almost nothing. Yeah, Kishin has been getting a lot of hype in the chat. Gets 4 kills in that round, and so we'll stop any sort of the bleeding right there and get San Jose to 10 rounds on the board.
That was a great play there, just staying on that flank, knowing that they would push out because of the Killjoy. That was a wonderful play indeed. Now, getting them back that 1 point, having that 2-point lead now, not as much as they had coming into this half. But it's good to see that they put something on the board after losing 7 in a row.
Yeah, it's good to see them bounce back and hold their composure. And sometimes is what we see in the comebacks in this league, right? Some team just starts that massive comeback and they get almost there, right, within that round of tying it up, but just, are not able to do it and complete that in the end. So San Jose back to now a little bit more of a cushion 2-round lead.
But look at that. Plan takes out Destroyer and Elvin. And we're seeing Sammy and seeing them rotate now. Looks like the B side. B side does seem to be open with 3 having to rotate through their spawn. As Plan does not have the spike though. Spike is still being carried up to B side from B long. It is a 2-4.
3 kills on the round. I mean, they're making that last round just look like a momentary lapse. I mean, they're now in a 4v2 situation. All up to John Hamm and Kishin to make something happen. Even the showstopper is going to be holding right now, playing in a corner, ready to blast somebody out of the map. He will fly in. Donovan takes down John Hamm. And Kishin's all alone, basically trapped in a 1v4. Finds 2. Can he just swing and kill everybody? He can't. Playing gets 4 kills on the round. It puts them right back within 1.
Becoming a very close game. This could be a game that we do see going to overtime, with how close they have been playing.
I mean, it absolutely could be, right? Long Beach has come alive in this game, made it hard, but you can see the economy right there. It's not too well built up for either team. San Jose is still able to get some guns on the board. 2 players might be lacking. Yeah, you can see Destroyer right there on the screen. Had to pick up a Sheriff, but we've seen how deadly players can be with that.
John Hamm using the double here. It's nice to see how this pays off for him. I have seen a lot of work done with that shorty.
It can be, man. I mean, it's a double shot, but I mean, as long as you're up close and get those shots on point, yeah, it can definitely do the work. Not, doesn't have really any other use than that situation right there, but you can make it work. It's a cheap investment that, if you use it right, has some value.
So they're just waiting to see where they can push into. Sammy is able to take out Garcia as he does try to get onto the B site.
Kishin now takes down. So yeah, the charge is coming in. Yeah, Long Beach is here. Tries to get out. Misses the first click, and Dobbin will punish him for it. Bike will go down by OS14. 4v3 situation for the side of Long Beach there. Destroyer trying to come in, but it's going to get alerted and tagged up by that sentry bot from Killjoy. John Hamm, though, with a shorty lurk, right? I mean, Destroyer's putting down the smoke, so they can help John Hamm get in on that site. He could be a little bit of a threat with that shorty, but yeah, Boop and Dobbin spray down the crew. Bent, there we go. 10-10. It's a tie game now.
That it is. Only 3 left away from determining who wins, possibly. But as I said, we could see this definitely going to overtime. Let's see how it could go into overtime. This is definitely going to be a great series, and indeed, we're going to be seeing fighting to the teeth, it seems like, every match.
Yeah, I mean, to start out at 9-1, I was like, okay, maybe we are going to see the 2-0 that I talked about, but now that Long Beach has clawed their way back in, I mean, that's just predictions, right? You're trying to go off what you think and might be able to guess, but teams can always show up. They craft their own story. They craft how this will go, and Long Beach has brought everything back spectacularly. Well, it looks like we've got a pause right now. I'm assuming probably from the side of San Jose, because yeah, they have absolutely let this game slip from being up 9-1. Now it is tied at 10-10.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to take this pause real quick and just reevaluate what they need to do and figure out why have they let it slip, as you said, Muted. Why do you think they have let it slip? Is it just they got too much ahead of themselves? They're like, yeah, we're just taking it. They just kind of got too complacent and figured, this is how it's going to be for the rest of the game. Or do you think there's something else that happened?
Yeah, I think it was those final 2 rounds before the half, right? In San Jose, sometimes we'll just dominate, and then that final round or 2 before the half, they'll just let it go. They'll usually be able to come back on the second half, and they might drop another round or 2, but they'll be able to close it out pretty easily, 13-4, 13-6 range. Not too bad, but I mean, once those 2 rounds go, and then just so happens they get the pistol round, then they chain it, into the round after the pistol, and that's already 4 rounds right there. So I think just that little time period alone, gave them just the momentum and the confidence they needed, to get right back into us. I mean, they've been, doing a similar thing on offense, right? They've been getting the first bloods. They've been, breaking their way in the bomb sites, or I should say the spike sites, and, making things happen.
As we're already seeing Plan trying to get in there and get aggressive as they can. It goes into hookah. See if anyone's in there. It does seem, as we can see, it does have John Hamm and Gecko are on showers, blocking Sammy So's and Davin.
Yeah, they're trying to work out, take their time, clear their corners, because yeah, San Jose is going to be set up well. John Hamm already trying to throw down shots. Davin's going to try to trade some back on him and just back away right here. So slow start. I mean, I think it's going to be about whoever picks up the first blood here and, gets that angle. I mean, yes, the spike carrier is over to the A side, but you've got some players spread out, and it's going to be all on Dobbin and John Hamm to try to find something because they're up against 3 players on this site. And Boop's there with them too, so it is a little bit of 3v3.
Seconds left.
I wonder if we're going to see any of these ultimates really be used and utilized coming into this next match here, or this next round. But it looks like we're not even going to need them, as Christian goes for 2, and Gecko gets 1.
They just try to walk the plan in there with a couple smokes, and hey, there's 3 players there from San Jose. So, yeah, the 2 offensive players are going to have to try to rotate back around, and they've got hell to rotate into because OS14 is getting dropped. Plan will get dropped there, so OS14 is going to try to get back, back out of there, but you might get hunted, and so San Jose take another one right back, and they take the lead again, 11-10.
And it looks like that pause was really good for them now, coming back from that round that those rounds that they did lose, finally getting one underneath their belt again. Do you think, with that pause, that they finally just reevaluate what they needed to do, and this is what we're going to see? This is where they possibly could win?
I think so. I think pauses are a great way just to take a mental reset, to be able to just talk things over and figure out what's been going on and what you need to fix. And it's a bit of a momentum reset too, right? Usually a lot of the times at me and, Funny, and I think probably you guys might have seen the same way in your league, when a pause comes out, usually the team that calls that pause will the next round takes a bit of a breather, mental reset, strategical reset, and allows them to, regain and get right back into it.
And Donovan tries to get any of those knives off, but not able to get anybody with that ultimate. They do see the Hajashiri coming out, and not able to get anybody either with that. Donovan has one more knife to use on his ultimate, running back to a gun now.
Yeah, same and with grab anything. Donovan has popped out his blade. Storm Destroyer takes down Boop, so it's a 5v2. Yeah, Dobbin and crew are going to have to try to back out of there, but Geico's just waiting, taps Sammy as he drops out of the teleporter. Sosa will Geico will tag down Dobbin to 10 HP. But Dobbin with the re-peek, though. Peeker's advantage in this game, gets the headshot on the Geico and takes away San Jose's flawless round.
With Donovan now being the last one without an ultimate, having that spike.
30 seconds left.
I'm not sure if he's going to try just to save his Vandal, or is he going to try to take out anybody who he can.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Dobbin. Keyshawn, yep. Kishan's got him pre-aimed, takes him down. So San Jose, after all that turmoil, after that all come back from Long Beach, will push it to map point 12-10.
We are seeing a little bit of a hard times coming in from here as Boop is not able to go buy into an assault rifle. But he's going to get the... You're going to have to help me here, Muted. I can't remember what that gun's called. What does Boop have?
If I could look at Boop right now, that is the Guardian.
Guardian, that's it. I want to say...
Automatic headshot tapping machine.
I want to say it's like the M14, but I know it's not what it's called in this game.
The M14 EBR sniper scope. He's camping with Claymore and Danger Close.
Exactly, and Paranoia. If you're going to get into Call of Duty, but...
Right, yeah, but we are in a little bit of a different game here, but either way, yeah, he's going to be looking to tap some heads right here, but he's already gone down in this round. Another player's gone down as well. We were hoping for maybe an overtime right here, but it is 12-10. San Jose looking like they're just ready to end it and stop that comeback.
They still have all their agents up, full health. It's looking really good for San Jose to win this on this round right now. As that Silva arrow does go out.
It doesn't tag though. Wasn't in the right angle to get that tag on that player in the corner. Yep, Geico's gonna get sprayed down. This could be the end. 5v2 situation. John Hamm gets that kill. Geico gets it. It's all alone for Sammy Sosa and the flawless.
Ending it with a 13-10 on a flawless. What a great first map win to start them off. This is San Jose with winning the first one. Even though they were looking a little grim there in the end, they really did turn around. As he said, that pause really came in clutch and helped them out. As John Hamm getting 30.
Yeah,
5 away.
It was a great start for John Hamm. I think he went like 22-4. Had a bit of a slowdown. I think it was about like a 5 to think he went 5 for 10 and, a good chunk of the match, but clutched out there. Did end up dropping a 30 bomb. Definitely the highlight player for the most of that game. But yeah, that was a great job by San Jose at the end to close it out, keep their composure, regain, and take map 1. But I mean, that map right there shows the series is on, right? Long Beach from 9-1 down brings it all the way back to 10-10 against a team like San Jose. That's absolutely incredible. And, can't wait to see what we're going to see in Split for the next map.
Yeah, we'll be coming back on Split. We'll just be going to a quick break, and we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Don't allow them to, don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to.
Whoa, man! That check is so cool!
Just try. You'll see.
Yeah!
It's dope, right?
Dude, it's awesome!
I told you.
This is a gamer's outreach cart, or go-kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org. This
All right, and welcome back, everybody, for our second map of tonight here against San Jose and Long Beach. San Jose taking that first map, which is a very close game indeed. You know, Long Beach coming back from that 9-1 in that last game. So we're going to see if they can keep this going. If San Jose is going to win this next match, as it is tonight, a best of 3. Let's see who's going to take those two map wins. We did see Long Beach, like I said, come back. So we have to see if they can take this, or do you think San Jose is going to take it all the way to the end? What do you think?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, right? Again, how San Jose started that off, it was a dominant start. But then Long Beach, with the pressure they put on that game, they did end up losing. Heartbreak after coming back and making it a 10-10 game, just not able to close it out. But they've got the pressure. And yeah, we're going on the map split, right? I mean, they're going to start on the attacking team, which we've seen this map swap a little bit as far as, you know, what side, like how sided this map is, whether it's attacking or defending. And I think a lot of people started to prefer the attacking side a bit on this map, and Long Beach is in that situation. So if they can use this right and maybe get off to a solid start, I mean, I don't know if they'll be able to get off to a 9-1 start like San Jose did, but I mean, if they can get off to at least like an 8-4 half, you know, even like a 7-5, just get a good half on the board, then, you know, I think they'll be in an all right spot.
I mean, even as you just say, this map does seem like an attacking side map. I've seen it before where the defending side has really just kicked butt, and we could honestly see that from San Jose.
Yeah, we absolutely could as well, and it looks like we're gonna see, yeah, Arrays come back out on the side of San Jose. Looks like we're gonna get a Sage too. Looks like, yeah, battle stages on both sides, basically identical comps. There, yep, actually, yeah, straight up identical comps. So mirror matchup, always fun to see that that possibility come out. So
I know we did see once. I almost thought we were going to see a Sky as well on this map. We didn't see a hover and no lock yet, but it's cool to see it. We're going to see pretty much, as you said, a mirror match coming out. So we'll have to see, I guess, who's the better character, who's the better agent, right there.
right, who's just better at the agent they play. Oh, we'll see here as we're about to get the first round started on map number 2 on Split again. It is San Jose State versus Long Beach State. Finals of this weekend. But yeah, Sage has been fun to see come back, because when the battle Sages come out, you see John Hamm on that Sage ready to block everyone off. So yeah, guys, bet prediction time.
And yes, prediction time. We want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? Who's going to take this map? Do you think San Jose is going to clean it up and get that 2-0 win, or do you think Long Beach is going to be able to push them back and go? We're going to have to go to that third map with a 1-1.
Oh, the wall catches Elvin off guard as the nades come out. All hell is breaking loose over towards the A side. John Hamm able to trade one back.
There's John Hamm. Where's that Ham cam?
Where's Hamm, man? He's going for it. Geico's able to take one out as well. Everyone now seems to be falling on the side of Long Beach, and off on Border Kishin, 10 HP left. But he's got the rest of his team around him, and OS-14 is all but trapped. John Hamm ready for the right click action.
And there it is. John Hamm with one shot.
Round. Another 3-kill pistol round for Mr. Hamm.
And it looks like San Jose is starting off very strong into this first round. The second map, first round here.
Yeah, and the pistol for them was key, right? And they got the pistol, to start off the game. So San Jose, again, very good at setting the tempo and getting these games started off right.
Here.
Looks like John Hamm is ready to be that battle sage, just rushing out and waiting for the attacking team to make that first move.
Yep. That wall comes up in mid. And they're slowly going to try to push up mid and take it. I mean, we see a lot of teams fumble around mid, but with the Sage lurking there. Not sure if it's the best idea, and there we have it. John Hamm on the Sage will take down one, but OS-14 in play, and they're going to try to get sneaky, maybe take it through ropes, and see if they can scout out over towards A.
And we do see the Sage here just on the backside of B. They haven't made the decision of rotating just yet. It looks like we are going to see him rotate through mid. But Krishan ready just for OS and planning to come up through ropes, as that sneaky did not work out for them.
Yeah, he was ready for the sneaky play. Just big heads-up awareness by San Jose and Kishin right there. Elvin will take down the other players, so this could be a flawless round for San Jose. Surly, Sammy Sosa is going to get hunted down. They are looking for him. Yeah, there he goes. Flawless round for San Jose. Looking like the similar start from last game.
And here we're probably going to see that force buy coming out. If not this round, next round. And if we see that as it's the same as last time, if they win this round, we could see possibly another 9-1. And if they keep their cool, we could even see him win this match as well without any troubles. But we did see Long Beach come back, after that last half. So I'm assuming we're gonna probably see about the same thing happen.
Yeah, just can't play for comebacks always if you're a team, right? I mean, we've seen some crazy comebacks into a dub, but a lot of times you see that comeback, they get almost there, and that team that had the lead finally just clutches up. They hit the regain switch, and they just close it out in the end. So They need to turn it around now and not have to go for a comeback. And that wall off is a great way to start at getting that first blood on the Destroyer. So Spike should go down on B in just any minute.
Kassan is just trying to block some visuals and try to help his team out by getting into that site. We hear Boop going for that plant as Devon takes out another one of John Hamm.
Yeah, Paranoia is going to try to come out. Smoke will come out as well. But play and knocks down Kishin, so it is now a 4v1 situation. The gun round comes in favor of Long Beach, and so they will pull around back on the board. That's what we've seen a lot of the times, Ben. I mean, as soon as teams get the guns on the board, get that arsenal, they're able to put that round up.
That's what I was assuming. We have seen you know, off of that force buy lose it before, but normally when you are able to get those weapons, it does change the playing field for your team. So now we should see also a full buy coming in from the side of San Jose, and I do believe this is what's going to help them as well. You know, start that snowball effect for themselves.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, give them the guns, give them that round. Right now, they can start building that win streak, that win bonus a little bit, and try to tear down a little bit of the economy that was built by San Jose so far. But seeing this on to start seeing San Jose swap up towards a bit more of an A stack here. Well, actually spread a bit more. Long Beach now though, trying to spread over towards the A and keep San Jose on their toes.
As Sammy though take a Kashum just try to get that angle on him, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, no, they did not work out at all. But John Hamm though wins his gunfight, but not before the spike. I was about to say it was going to make its way, but Elvin's found two.
And
Elvin finds three to stop the push. John Hamm swings the corner, and just like that, that round was dusted off their shoulders, and San Jose is right back in at 3-1.
Now we're going to see, you know, San Jose, are they going to be able to keep this momentum, or do you think Long Beach is going to be able to come back? This is not that big of a, you know, loss yet for them.
Yeah, it's just win, right? I mean, they you know, didn't turn it on until the second half. You know, they had a good opportunity, won that round right there, ready to tie it up 2-2. But I mean, San Jose able to rotate their players back over and just, you know, dusted that round off, that previous loss, like it was nothing.
We're already seeing very good plays from John Hamm, just keeping people at bay as we've seen that 5-stack coming on B. And there goes one. Destroyer getting Sammy to opening up that first kill. Able to get two. Oh no, that was John Hamm.
That could have been more dangerous. I thought Destroyer was ready to swing that corner and spray down potentially the whole team, because as soon as Elvin started firing from that heaven position, they were not looking at where Destroyer was at, and he has found three. John Hamm's going to go ahead and get his second kill of the round. And together they are the Ham Destroyer.
Destroyer of Ham.
The Destroyer of Hams.
The Destroyer of Ham World. Ham World.
John the Destroyer. But
you
yeah,
know what that reminds me of? Have you seen Toy Story 3, where the you know the giant flying pig?
Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, that's where they try to like escape from that, like the school, right? The like preschool or whatever.
It's something like that, and then just Ham opens up and like has a giant laser. That's Destroyer and John Hamm. There's a giant pig.
Together, you know? They are the flying laser pig, yes, but
the flying laser pig.
Yeah. San Jose though, 4-1. Long Beach didn't have much in the arsenal that round. Trying to buy, but trying to lurk mid again. That is just I've seen too many teams play the dance around mid against a Sage, and have fought that battle for too long and lost. So we'll see if they keep trying to fight it. I mean, the wall, slow orb comes out. Destroyer guys to be careful trying to peek in. We'll just spot a player out, so they know the player's there. The Killjoy ultimate will come down. It is actually placed perfectly. We'll capture most of B and a chunk of mid as well. So it's going to split up the team.
Sammy's going to take out John with that slow orb right there. Probably wasn't expecting that at all.
They didn't get the spike down though. I mean, it pushed people off the site. They're taking a minute to get it down. Geico's able to find a kill. Now some players are able to rotate over. Elvin one taps OS14.
And look at that! As he's waiting for Elvin to come in, Geico's able to get that corner shot on him.
One enemy remaining.
Kishin
Kishin
take that
takes
one.
down two.
And
Yeah.
yep, there it goes. Now going for that defuse. Now 5-1. And it looks like San Jose is starting to get that momentum back they had in that first game, or that first map.
Yeah, and they're just on a roll. I don't know what was going on Long Beach this round. They had the Killjoy, ultimate come out, and it's a good placing, right? I mean, Boop's been one of those players that, for me, opened my eyes to the power of Killjoy's ultimate, right? Used it so well on this exact same map last season. Dropped it in mid, perfectly split both of the enemy players from each other, was able to rotate into B, get that spike down. I mean, I still remember the play vividly. Such a good play, but they just didn't get the spike down off of it. Then they, were split up, got picked off 1v1, and, weren't there to get each other's trades. So San Jose, again, off to an excellent start.
And it looks like we're now having another 5-stack coming into that A site, with the Devon already taking some damage, but with the Sage able to heal him up. So looking pretty good coming into this A site right now. I'm surprised we're not seeing everyone rotate over to A site just yet, or even try to get that flank.
Everyone is more heavily stacked on this A side of the map.
I wish I haven't seen the Jet, or really we've seen the Rays kind of rotate over, just waiting for anyone to come back and get that flank on them.
Yeah, but Elvin there's already lurking up in mid, does find OS14, gets traded out, but Kishin those finds one over on A, so a little bit of a split action going on right now. Kills happening in mid and on the A site, but ultimately ends in the favor of San Jose as it's a 4v3 situation. And
30 seconds left.
I mean, both, it's kind of split half and half right now. So if Long Beach can find their way in, they have the advantage, but not before Geico finds one on the boop.
And there goes the spike being down. And it seems like San Jose knows what the spike is. So all they gotta do is watch that spike.
10 seconds left.
As Plan only has 20 HP left, trying to go for that spike, and is not even gonna go for it, possibly go for that save, but John Hamm is able to come around and kill Plan. 6-1 now. They've already passed that halfway point. Even if we see Long Beach come back, it'll still be going even into that next half, which is good on either side. Right. But do you think do you think San Jose is gonna keep continually getting those points?
So that economy right now, 8,800 creds, 8,700 creds, 6,900 creds. Even basically, both players, both like Geico and Kishin, I mean, 3,900, 4,700, still such a strong economy. Long Beach having to buy up guns right now. I mean, if they don't get a kill this round with the guns they've got, their economy's in limbo. It's just going to keep going back and forth between being able to buy guns, not be able to have any guns. It's going to be so dangerous. So, to answer the question, Long Beach, if they do it now, they come back could be on. If they don't do it now, I think we're seeing another 9, 9-3 half. I mean, maybe bet more like 10-2, 11-1.
As Geico is just trying to get onto that spike. Gonna look. I think we did Sage use their ultimate and get a revive?
Yeah, I think so. That was it's a 4v3.
Yeah, so
the dangerous thing about the Sage res, it just undoes that kill that you just got. It completely undoes it. So.
And look at that defender Killjoy coming out. That's gonna be pushing people off the site. As long as they don't rush in there too quick, they could.
Yeah, they're gonna play the timing because a lot of teams will still linger around to that ultimate and only back out at the last second. So now they finally make their way in. Geico though swings. Elvin finds him, but Dovin's ready for the trade. Playing team kills Dovin. Oh no! Now it's a 1v1 though. Kishin is down to half. Playing has no angle.
Goes for that defuse. It clutches it out.
Oh, the team kill bent the showstopper right on the Dobbin. There's no way.
That has to feel so bad. Long Beach could have had that win so easily, but they're.
Man. It's okay. Elvin says it's okay. All raises sucked that round.
Yeah,
Oh man, just trying to play it down a little bit. That's gotta feel horrible. I mean, you know, San Jose had to swing out into them, even though Elvin did get a couple kills. Davin got a couple kills right back. Was ready to dive in there and close it out. Potentially have an ace on the round, but playing sends a showstopper from downtown and it connects with one of his own.
I mean, that was a great shot, honestly. It was a good shot, but just on the wrong person.
Yeah, it's just great shot, great execution, just on one of your own. Yeah, that is horrible to see, and you know, not gonna help their comeback chances. Hopefully, they can just kind of laugh that off and go on. I mean, it's hard when you're down this much in a grand final setting. I mean, that's just got to be an absolute vibe killer right there. And then John Hamm opens up with a first blood onto play, and so goes from a mistake to getting first blooded.
And Geico getting, you know, OS 14 here.
One enemy remaining.
And there's John Hamm again with Boop, just with those quick headshots. It's not letting it happen. And then we saw Sammy there just getting pinched out. Everyone was just coming around both sides. And I guess either Destroyer might have picked up the operator or bought the operator last round. I didn't even hear that operator even go off.
I know. They even have to probably sound it off once. I mean, yeah, looking at the kill chart, Destroyer hasn't had to do too much this game. I mean, it's been the John Hamm, Kish, and Geico. I mean, everybody has been, you know, fragging pretty equally. But yeah, Jet with an op, super dangerous, first blood potential. Yeah, Long Beach, you better watch out, get those Omen smokes ready.
Destroyer coming out with that operator. There's that laser from the flying pig.
Yeah, he is ready for it. The wall, though, just separating John Hamm from somebody there, but I think that movement hurt him. Geico's got to back up. A Nano Swarm could be potentially dangerous to knock down a bunch of players, but Geico's got to be careful. Only 25 HP.
Oh, and Elvin tries to get up there, but Plan just headshots him. As now John Hamm is going to try to come in behind him, possibly get that flank. But there's that wall he's going to have to break through.
Ish in. 2 kills. John Hamm's able to reload. And just killed Sosa and 14. John Hamm 15 and 3. The man is an absolute monster. And San Jose are right back to that 9-1 position, Ben.
And that's what we saw last time. You know, this 9-1 here. Are we going to see Long Beach come back again?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it comes down to these 2 rounds right here, right? They hit that 9-3, they win that pistol and get it. So I mean, Ben, if we see 9-3, I mean, I might be willing to say there's a comeback, but just getting back-to-back 9-1 starts is just, again, it's the consistency from San Jose, even with a completely different roster playing this weekend, new players, it doesn't matter.
It just, you know, San Jose being so strong, and said they have a couple players who are top in that Radiant. It really is showing as well.
There we go. I mean, that starts at Davin with the first blood. This could be their entrance into a round victory, but Geico somehow collapsed 2 in the smoke.
And just like that, it's now back to 2-2 as Elvin gets pushed back. And there we go, see John Hamm. Oh, and John Hamm gets another revive, gets the revive on Destroyer.
Hamm revives the Destroyer. Elvin finds OS 14, but Boop, though, hasn't had a hot start to the game, but has a chance to help his team get back.
This is 4 seconds. Oh, and they got the Killjoy ultimate, so they were not detained at all. John Hamm
trying to work around though, but Destroyer flicks on him with the op. But it did 10-1 before the half is even over.
And it's possible we could see it 10-2, but if we see an 11-1, this is not going to be looking good at all for Long Beach. We'll be coming off pretty much to match point. It's going to be hard for them to come back. 9-3, I could see it happening. We've seen a lot of that. But if we see an 11-1, it's not going to be looking too good for Long Beach.
And it's just one of those things. Is it too far gone? And kind of feel like it is potentially at this point. I mean, it's, you know, never say never. We've seen some huge comebacks, but I mean, against a team like San Jose, who's consistent, it's going to be hard. Destroyer, though, opening up on Boop. Continues woes, just opens up on Dobbin as well. So the first bloods will stop any sort of push there. Puts him in a 5v3. Looks like they're kind of duking it out over mid. Playing is able to find two. So they're able to turn things around.
And Destroyer pulling out the ultimate here. Not using all of his knives. That's what smart move. Just making sure if you could get anybody.
Player standing.
Yeah, but how they turned this around? It was a 5v3 Plane and crew take it through mid, and they just went every gunfight possible through heaven onto B. Try to get the spike down for a little extra gold, but it doesn't matter. We got a new half on our hands. I mean, could just be a little bit more, but a consolation round right there. San Jose did take that half, 10-2.
With only 3 rounds left. This is where we did see San Jose stop last round or last match. I feel like though on this one we are seeing a lot more motivation and that that confidence coming into this one. But at the same time we did see Long Beach come back, so I'm not sure what we're gonna expect out of this next half.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes to the pistol, right? Because the thing with Long Beach last game, they got those 2 rounds for the half, and they started chaining that pistol into what was their 9 round in a row spree. So if they want to do it here, they've got to start with this pistol. Otherwise, this could be a 12-2 victory, potentially 12-3 victory for the side of San Jose in such a commanding way to 2-0 this WCS final we have here. But yeah, Destroyer starts out with the first blood. They're ready to try to force their way on through to B.
Destroyer putting up there goes those walls right there. Destroyer just already getting in there. John Hamm able to take out OS. And Playing able to take out John Hamm.
He helped to win that last round, help win the crucial gunfights in mid. Takes a kill there, so knocks one out, but Elvin finds Playing.
One enemy remaining.
And yeah, Dobbin goes down. Boop's gonna be low HP. That pistol round they needed to win will not happen. San Jose will claim their 11th round. Both pistols in the game. And just look at the stats, Ben. 16-5 for Mr. Ham. 16-6 for Geico. Even 11 kills for Elvin. I mean, the whole team's just chilling. I mean, look at the assists, though. Elvin and Ham combining for 17 assists between the two. I mean, they're just putting the team shots on right now.
Yeah, we're seeing, the Spectres and a Judge coming from San Jose, but all Buckies on the side of Long Beach. So I feel like they're definitely going to be trying to play all those close quarter combats.
Yeah, look at the angles they're taking. They're ready to aggress A long, B long. They're looking up in mid. Yeah, they're going to try to make something happen that is not a long-range fight, but with the wall off and the aggression, here comes San Jose already taking over B. Alvin's got a Judge of his own. Destroyer sprays down Playing. Kishin takes down 14. Slower comes out. Elvin's like, where do I look?
That was a very interesting play from them. Just, getting turned around. He just couldn't decide which way he wanted to go. What a great play right there. Able to get on top of the wall.
They're making this round work. And they're tagging down. They just got to take their turns, peeking in and out. Take down John Hamm, so they make the round work. And that wall off got San Jose onto the site, but they open up with a couple of kills, but great kills by Boop and a little bit of a range there to get some kills back. So bit of a thrifty round there after the pistol. I mean, that could shake things up a little bit, give them a bit extra cruds in their pocket to now make a push.
We are coming out of this buy phase. We are going to see pistols on the side of San Jose, and that investment round did not seem to pay off too well for them. Those Buckies really did pay off. They were able to put themselves in a position where it worked for them.
Yep. Of course, here, Destroyer all know the frenzy this round. Not going to have too many weapons on the side. Already first blood. Got down for Long Beach, and here comes the spray. There's that It's the areas that you're looking
One
for,
enemy
Ben.
remaining.
OS14 has picked it up, and there's a flawless round out of Long Beach, Ben. Can we see them push this?
I think we could see them come. This is what we saw the last match. You know, they were looking down. This next half came through. They won the rounds that didn't seem like they were supposed to win, and they came back. So it looks like that's what we might see again.
Well, there's no way to 10-2, right? They push it. It's just one of those things looking at it where I'm like, there's no way to 10-2. They decide to push this, but that would be the absolute resilience and
Time for a field
determination of a lifetime to see from a team right here to be able to come back from 10-2 and just potentially push it all the way. I mean, they've gained 2 rounds in a row, so a little bit of momentum in their hands. Still got playing the Rocket on the Spectre in hand, so we're not seeing, Vandals and Vanoms from everybody yet.
Already getting hurt there. Sammy does back off. Back down to ropes and trying to find another. And the Boomba coming right after him, but able to kill that.
Yeah,
They are
looks like a
all.
big-
There's all on the other side of the box of each other. That's it.
One player's gonna peek and it's all gonna fall down, but there's 3 players walking up A. Dobbin, we know what he can do in a close quarter situation with the judge. He's a triple kill, but no. John Hamm turns just at the right time, takes him down. And so that spike should be all, that A site should be all San Jose's, as Elvin will find Sosa. Playing to just find Elvin lurking. Catches him whack, and even turns on Geico. As advantages start for San Jose, sometimes they just keep slipping up. And all 3 players are on the site. They've got to play these angles and peak perfectly because somebody up in that heaven still has that Ares.
And it does able to take out John Hamm, but there you go, Destroyer and Kitchen taking out OS. Attackers winning now 12-4. We are on match point. We're gonna have to see so many Hail Marys and just perfect plays coming on inside of Long Beach if they are gonna want to take this.
Yeah. It has to be perfect execution for Long Beach as they are 8 rounds behind. I mean, if they even want to win this game, they have to go to overtime and probably play one of the longest matches that they have played in quite some time. I mean, we've seen what they did last game, 9-2.
I mean,
brought
we're
it
gonna
all the way back at 10-10. We know they can bring an 7-8 round comeback, but being at match point against San Jose, John Hamm already opens up with the first blood. It's looking grim.
And did you see 11 almost getting taken out by the operator, but it looked like it went right between the legs?
Yeah, that is horrible. The res comes out. It is now a 5v2. Elvin's looking for the showstopper. Nobody's going to be in the area. OS14 is going to have to teleport.
One enemy
The
remaining.
spawn comes back, doesn't even.
And there it is. The attackers win.
San Jose with a 13-4 victory. Map number 2 will give them a 2-0 victory in the grand finals, and they will win this weekend at the WCS.
And what a great game, and just amazing to see. We saw so much potential, just so many great plays from both sides, but San Jose, being able to take it as John Hamm leading his team, really just pushing them forward, just continually, keeping that ball rolling. With Long Beach, they played so well. Just, it seems those little bit of mix-ups just didn't happen like how they wanted it to, though.
Yeah. Yeah, San Jose, another 9-1 start back-to-back and just clinical and precise all game long. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. San Jose with a 2-0 victory in this WCS. They are your winners, and the San Jose train just keeps on rolling. They didn't drop a map tonight. They haven't, like I said, they've only dropped a couple maps in the last little bit. So I don't know who's gonna take them down. I mean, another big, match coming up for them that, we just heard that on Monday we got a little bit of a showdown. San Jose versus Hawaii.
And a best of 3 as well. So this is going to be impressive to see.
I mean, they're the 2 teams to beat right now, 100% right. I mean, I know we've seen CSUN, back in the league this season, and they just haven't, quite looked like themselves. San Jose's dropped the map. Hawaii's undefeated. So I mean, it's kind of one of those things. Could Hawaii be that team that kind of takes the reins from San Jose and takes over that dominance and honestly becomes the new king of the CVL? Because right now San Jose has been far and away that, but Hawaii's been undefeated this season and they beat San Jose. So I think this show match, this little showdown on Monday, is going to be quite telling of where we're at with both of these teams.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to see how that happens. I'm super excited to see that because that's the first time we've been able to see over San Jose, and San Jose played so very strong, and that's why they won the last season. So can't wait to see that happen. And I guess that's about all that we had for tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be all we got, guys. So we really appreciate you guys stopping by. Big congratulations to everyone that played, and especially we commentated tonight. UNC Charlotte, Long Beach, San Jose. But also to everybody that came out and competed in this weekend. I've been your boy Muted. You can follow me on Twitter at MutedCast and on twitch.tv/MutedPA.
And I've been the OG Bent. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, all the OG Bent. So thank you all for coming out. We will have to see you later. Peace
Have
out.
a good night. Peace.
Whoa, man, that check is so cool.
Just try. You'll see.
Yeah!
It's dope, right?
Dude, it's awesome.
I told you.
kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be